Hello! Good evening, everyone.
Hello.
Well, okay. Welcome to our, what is this? Our third Blade's Will. Our Naruto rotating one-shot campaign. So, before we start, I'd like all of my players to introduce themselves, give us your name, who you're playing, maybe what class they are, and we'll start off with you, Rox.
Yes, hi everybody. My name is Rox. Today I will be playing Kanetsu Hyuga. Both of our pronouns are he, him, and I am a genjutsu specialist.
All right.
Well, sorry, real quick. Hi, my name's Tate Washburn. I'm playing Shoryoho Bang. Sorry, I can't say his name correctly. I've only just decided on it. Yeah, the taijutsu specialist who just gotta go fast. Just that's all he wants to do in life is go as fast as possible, and he's very good at that.
And I am Logan Washburn. I am playing Aki. He is a street rat who's really good at teleporting and knives.
Hey, well. Okay, and I'm Michelle, your game maestro for the night. Once again, we are playing the Naruto supplement for the D&D 5e by Kings Are Forever. I do have to say that our canon is not the same as Naruto. We actually rewrote it entirely using proper Nerdy's Generational, so check that out when you can. Otherwise, before we start, like to disclaim, or actually not disclaim, to apologize for everyone viewing that we're probably going to be like mangling a bunch of Japanese, like a lot. So, if you speak Japanese, apologies in advance. All right,
Sure.
let's begin. It's the first week of April, the year 455 AS. The three of you find yourselves in a well-fortified but temporary structure on the wind-water country border. It's the command room. And seated at a desk, in front of all three of you, is Hayasagawa Yuri, with bright red hair and purple eyes. She greets you, she greets specifically, Bang and Kanetsu. Welcome, Shinobi of Wind.
It's a pleasure to
Pleasure to
see you
be here.
again, ma'am.
Eh?
Well, it's a pleasure to see the both of you as well, and meet you. I'm afraid we don't have much manpower, so, well, I have a mission for the both of you, but it'll be just a team of you two.
I am perfectly capable.
I'll make sure that we don't mess up, yeah?
Yuri pulls out a mission scroll from her kimono sleeves. It's bright yellow, and hands it off to Bang.
He's actually gonna hand it to his teammate. Just to both look at it, but you can grab it if you want. He doesn't really care. Also, I don't know that Bang has a lot of pockets. He doesn't carry a lot on him.
Yuri folds her hands in front of her face and... Well... We have an assassination mission for you. It's for Motoatsu Hino. Not sure if you ever heard of this man. He's been a right pain in the ass for, well... many countries. But we need him out of the way. It's been... with his political power, he's been preventing us from allying with the neutral villages, and, well, we simply need the manpower and resources. Kill him. And don't get caught.
Of
We need,
course.
if you can, implicate someone else, preferably Earth, as the perpetrator.
DM, what do we know generally about like Earth's method of assassination?
So, I think Bang might know as somewhat of, or at least from the Shoryohyo clan, that the Earth Nation tends to not leave bodies. The whole point is that, or at least their whole society is based around, I guess, utilizing their resources. So if they can, they'll take the bodies and, well, dispose of them, as well as recycle the resources. Kanetsu, you might know something a bit more interesting. While normally the bones are taken, as well as maybe the skin, usually they'll leave behind at least some kind of identifying feature, as well as a mark of their how do I put it? A mark of their craftsmanship.
Okay.
Especially since Earth is very well known for their metallurgy.
That sounds nice.
Would I also know this?
Key, you would know all of these things, but you would also know that for an assassination mission, generally what someone might leave would be some kind of like well-made weapon, sort of like a trade, right? Like a life for a life, right? Something precious has been taken, so they'll give something precious back.
Okay.
Well, now neither of us would know that, so I guess we have to wait for Aki to be in the scene. Or
you said Aki was there, right?
Aki is there. Aki, you are next to Yuri. You've been sitting for a long while, just watching Yuri hand out mission after mission after mission, collecting gossip from the various paperwork ninja that drop by, filling out forms. She has shooed you off a few times to make sure that you've had food, but otherwise she's been generally buried in work.
He's gonna just kind of look over at you and go, "You're sending 2 guys on a very important assassination mission."
2 capable guys.
Also,
Aki,
sending an army probably would be counterintuitive to an assassination mission.
it's like, Aki, you know we don't have the manpower. There's not enough people to send, and these 2 are, or at least the Wind Commander has recommended these 2 as competent shinobi.
Well, if we wanted someone who's gonna implicate the Earth and village, I'm probably the best guy to send to accompany them. You want someone from what village to be part of this, right?
Well, yes, but Aki, you're 14. You shouldn't be going on these missions.
You know I can do it.
Just because you can do it doesn't mean you should do it. You've barely gotten over your malnutrition.
I was able to get by just fine with it, too. I'm even better now than I was. Thank you for that, by the way.
Look, I can't let you go on this mission.
At minimum, they're going to need someone who can actually make the weapon they need to implicate the Earth Village.
We
I
can
can do
find
that.
someone on the way. I think we are both perfectly capable. I know I am, at least.
Or you can just bring someone along who
I
can
was-
make it.
And I
we
figured
would
more
have
that we
to
should
guard.
probably. Nah, I'd say let him come
Yeah.
along. He dies, it's his own fault. It's fine.
I am going to make a point here, and I am going to
Mhm.
cast a jutsu.
Oh, interesting.
Okay.
I'm
Cast
going
away.
to cast. Let's see. Let me see which one was it? I'm doing. Seal Toss Slip. You see Aki just seemingly from nowhere hurl a knife right past your head, and then he's gone.
Out of curiosity, which person's head?
Absolutely, Kanetsu. Actually, probably between the two of you if you're standing next to each other, but closer to Kanetsu. At which
Okay.
point, Aki speaks from behind you. It's like, I'm with her because I killed someone who is of higher rank than you from the other side. Well, yeah, while malnourished, I'm not going to need to be protected. She thinks so, but
Kanetsu doesn't like budge, even with the kunai
Yeah.
and you talking behind him, and he just. If you want to get yourself killed, that's your own decision. I don't care who comes. I will complete the mission regardless.
I think he's got moxie. You should let him come.
is he always like this? He asks Bang.
I guess, probably.
Ah, okay, you just seem more familiar
don't-
with each other than I thought.
Oh no, we don't hang out.
Is it
They
rude
have
to say
more
I don't
important
blame
things
you?
to do.
Okay, Aki, just if you're going, I know I can't make you stay because you can just teleport where the fuck you want.
Yeah.
All right, if you're
Yes,
going,
yes,
you have to leave one of your teleportation knives with me, and you're taking this. Yuri reaches under her desk and pulls out an absolutely massive bento.
yes.
Like, it's in tears.
You already have one of my seals on you, and how am I gonna carry that?
Just say yes. It's fine.
I don't care how. The three of you can share it for all I care, but you are going to eat.
Of course I'm going to eat. This is the first time I've had food this much in years.
Yeah. Bang's going to politely grab the thing, which is like a big smile, and be like, "I'll carry it. It'll be fine." Pats the top.
It's like, try to make it back alive, please. Please.
Of course.
Alright. Sir, can't offer you much. Is there anything that you'd like to ask? Last I heard, and Yuri's looking pretty flustered right now, is like, okay. Your target is this guy.
Mm-hmm.
He lives over by, Kaizuno, the village. It's in a neutral area, fairly close to the land of fire. Just make sure you avoid any scouts. You should be fine though. Most of the skirmishes have been around the borders of earth and wind, so it should be fine. Oh god, why am I letting him go? Okay.
As you know, you can't stop me, and I will be helpful whether you like it or not.
Whatever. Okay. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Anything else?
Me not to try and devalue our friend who's coming along here, Aki, but there wouldn't happen to be any Earth Nation weapons that we've already collected from skirmishes. Just be nice to have something in case.
Not that you mention it. And Yuri will get up, shoo away one of the paperwork ninjas that was about to enter the door, and leave. Follow me.
I'll go.
I'll follow.
We're going.
All right. So Yuri walks over towards what looks like is probably the quartermaster's, I guess, storage room.
Hmm.
She opens up the door, and just like the smell of steel, oil, just permeates and wafts out. What
That
the-
good old smell.
I like it.
Well, we've picked up quite a few weapons, and what you can see is on both sides are like crates, as well as shelves of what looks like weapons upon weapons of just a lot, like kunai, shuriken, whatever you name it. She walks over to a corner and opens up a crate. What you find are these, like, most of the crate is filled with what looks like probably like maybe if you've seen it before. Actually, I think most likely Kanatsu, you've seen it. Bone china, but like in the shape of kunai and shuriken.
Hmm.
But what
That's
you
kinda cool.
notice, Aki, is this beautiful, like, folded metal kunai. It's got like a blue wave pattern on it, and you can tell it's definitely made from some kind of alloy from deep within Earth Country.
Grab this one and go, this is our murder weapon.
I thought you were going to make it.
Yeah, I don't.
It's better to
this
have an
takes
original, though.
significantly. This takes much more time to make than it would take for us to get there. There's a couple things I could do with it. But
Yeah, I
it'd be
probably want to
faster
modify
make it.
so it's not obvious that it's one we've stolen, maybe.
Yeah.
One thing that you probably, I think maybe you, Bang, would notice is that each piece is definitely like distinct, right? Like they all look different, handmade.
Mhm.
If you want, and Yuri tentatively reaches in, she definitely does not look very familiar with how weapons work. She pulls out like a stack of, an uneven stack of shuriken, as well as another brace of kunai, and offers it. Well, Aki, you've made. Well, you can make things. So I'm trusting you to get out of this alive. Trusting you
Okay.
to come back.
Okay.
Okay. She hands them both over to you, Aki.
I'm not gonna say no to more weapons.
Okay. Well, that's I have to get back to work. It's about 3 days travel to get to the village. I'm afraid I don't have that much more intel for you. We don't really know we don't know Hino's patterns of movement. He's a tricky bastard, is all I can remember. Paranoid as fuck.
That's fine. Us ninja, or at least I will figure this out. And we'll get it done swiftly. And protect that one.
Yuri raises a brow at you, Kanatsu. She's very much more she's a little thrown back by the I kind of attitude from you. Well, it's appreciated. I'm looking forward to a success from all three of you.
Consider it done. And yeah, Bang's just gonna leave. If that's the end of that.
That is.
He's going to follow along with him.
Kanetsu will bow to her and then follow along.
Yuri folds her arms into her sleeves and offers all three of you a bow before heading back to the command center.
So what now? I'm guessing we should get ready to leave.
Well,
Alright.
I didn't really change out of my travel clothes, so I think we can probably
I'm always wearing my combat
just set
jacket.
up. I meant more, I have, like, food already. Do we want to just head out? Is there anything else we want to do while we're in a civilized place?
I need nothing.
Yeah, I brought myself with me. I
Head
was
out
waiting
then.
for the opportunity to get out of here.
Yeah, you seem like you were pretty keen on it.
I want to prove that I can be useful. I finally have a source of actual comfort in life. I want to make myself too useful to be tossed out.
Understandable. I can respect that.
Hey, don't worry. This is an ambush. We should be able to handle problems before they arise. So, if everything goes according to plan,
And what is this plan?
well, that's we got 3 days to figure out, and so we travel.
Alright. So, 3 days of travel time. Is there anything you guys like to do over these 3 days? Play games? Whatever? Floor is yours.
With him. I will be scouting the area as we travel.
I'm going to be checking over our murder weapon and making sure it doesn't have any distinguishing, like checking for any distinguishing marks or things that I can modify in order to make it more convincing what we're doing.
Okay. If you're going to be doing that, you know what? Roll me whatever you like. Roll me something that you think would be appropriate.
Probably
So,
weaponsmith tools, right?
yeah, same modifier for crafting. I'd also do that.
Sure. I'll take either.
Okay.
Well, okay. Well, this is definitely a specialized folding steel. Folded steel. It's the same kind of steel as actually for the shuriken and the abrasive kunai that that Yuri gave you. So you think it might have come from the same person. What is different about this one, though, which is a little obvious, I guess is a little bit obvious, is that it's been hand wrapped in some kind of leather. Probably human leather that at least you, Aki, would know.
Yeah. Yeah. I wonder if this was someone that they killed or someone close to them.
Does it really matter?
I mean, for them, sure it does, but not really for us, I guess. More
Yeah,
importantly, oh no, sorry, you go.
Yeah. Generally, you don't want to be. It depends on exactly who it is. It could determine on what they were going to be using it for. It could be a more ornamental thing if it was for like someone they personally knew. Like you wouldn't use your
Yes, that's true.
grandma's skin as your murder weapon. That's the thing you put up on the mantelpiece. You know, like ashes. I think is something other people do.
Maybe. Although you do got a point, if it's a person, it might be better to take that off, replace it with something else, just to make it less identifiable.
Mm.
I'm not a medical man here, but I'm pretty sure they have ways of figuring out what used to be a person and who that person was, so I'd rather not give them that, if that makes sense.
Do medical men have the ability to do that?
I don't know. I hit things. Anyways.
Whatever.
Yeah,
I
I think-
know that.
I don't think it's important. What is important is, at least my vibe from the description of these Earthmen is that they have unique weapons, and so if it's something that's obviously identified as something we stole, they'll be able to say, no, it belongs to them. So, yeah, definitely take that leather off and any serious modifications to make it look like it's from the Earth, but not actually identifiable as one, because then all they can say is it's not one of ours, which is very not convincing.
Yeah, good idea. So going to remove that leather from this weapon and make it a little smoother.
Okay. I'm gonna say, you know what? Actually, roll that for me again. Actually,
The
any kind
crafting?
of crafting or weapons, weapons
Okay.
tool skills. 12.
Man, that's some odds.
You got a, huh?
12
Well-
twice in a row.
Got a 5 twice, huh? Interesting. Well, you successfully. I'll say that's a pass. I mean, it's not that difficult to remove the human leather, although you do damage it a bit on the way.
Okay. I think I'm just gonna try to roll this from now on just by typing it out. I don't trust that system.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't trust it gives me the same number twice.
Nah. All right. Is there anything else you'd like to do before you make it to Kaizuno?
There is something I'd like to do. I am going to offer both of these two one of my knives. Specifically, one of my throwing knives. You notice that these are modified. They look like I took some scrap iron and cut and wrapped it with ninja duct tape for the handle. And it has weapon seals, you think, on it, but they look like they've been engraved with like acid and burnt on there. In other words, they look like crap. However, if any of you did actually use them, you find that they travel way further than any throwing knife has any right to. And Aki tells you that he can use these, he has to have a mark on something in order to teleport to it. Hence why he threw his knife past you. So if you have these on you, he's able to like teleport you out of danger or teleport to you. Or, for example, you could sneak this onto our target and then I could teleport our target anywhere. Off the side of the cliff, maybe?
I mean, if there's a cliff nearby, I do like that idea.
You are very useful, I can see.
Yeah.
Bang like holds the knife, just like, yeah, I'll just keep that in my back pocket. It'll be fine.
Yeah, works. You don't have to use it, you just have to hold it.
I get that. Anyways, other than that, I think on our way there, if there's any villages that we like pass through, I think maybe we keep a low profile, but we should ask, especially as we get closer, if anyone knows where like Motatsu is going to be, or like just what he's doing.
Yeah, we
You know,
should probably do some investigation
well,
on the guy.
Yeah, well, you know, we gotta find him, and the more information we have, the better of a plan we can make, right?
Yep.
That's true.
Okay. Let's see. Let's see. On the way, it's mostly trade caravans. But what you do end up hearing things, or at least when you ask about Motoatsu Hino, that it seems a lot of the minor trading clans don't like him.
Oh, good. That makes this much easier.
He's from what you hear, he makes his wealth through well, let's just say he's an opportunist. And while he's got a lot of enemies, he's also very crafty and very politically savvy, so as many people have tried to kill him, none have succeeded yet.
We haven't tried yet. It's fine.
True.
Do they name any methods that people have attempted before?
Let's see. Well, someone tried to poison his food once. Unfortunately, one of his guard seems to be a bit of a poison expert and well, caught it first. That maid was never seen again. Most folk think she was disappeared, and well, he stopped hiring anyone besides his own guard.
So no poison.
Also, apparently he has a very specific set of guards now, apparently.
Means impersonating someone's going to be hard too.
Okay.
Well, if those are the only ones we get, then I think just keep heading towards this village and hope that we hear more.
Alright. Okay. So the three of you managed to make it to Kaizuno unmolested. Thankfully, most of, as Yuri stated, most of the fighting has been essentially congregated around the Earth-Wind border, specifically along the mountain range. So traveling around the Summons Forest was actually fairly quiet, besides the trade caravans. As you enter the town, which is a trade town, you can hear vendors hawking their wares. You can smell sort of some kind of really hearty food just drifting through the air. There's a couple of chickens just strutting around the roads. To your left, you can see what appears to be an inn, and right before you is a big square. It's not like huge. It's kind of big for like a town, but like for a trade village, it's kind of normal actually. But it's just full of just random vendors and clans just hawking.
Okay.
All right. So, where do we think we get directions? Who do we talk to? Thoughts?
What's his position in this town exactly? Is he the
Wealthiest
mayor
guy?
or just rich?
Are
Are you guys talking about this guy by
Right.
name, or are you just saying he?
Nope, just saying he because I
But
don't
just
want
saying-
people to
Suspicious.
be quite aware of what we're doing yet.
Yeah. Also, I forgot.
Otatsu, I believe.
That sounds about right.
Close enough.
Is that right? Yeah, okay. Well,
Motats.
at least we have a picture of him. Otherwise, we might just randomly whack a guy and then. Oop.
Motatsu is the family
Wrong
name.
dude.
You know Motatsu. Motatsu Hino. That's it.
But actually, out loud in like conversation, do we want to ask someone where their house is? I'm not sure what our game plan should be here, guys.
Maybe not their exact house, but we should ask maybe their position of power, because I guess we don't know that right now.
Yeah.
Well, we were given
also,
some
we should-
information, right?
Yeah.
Like he's a powerful politician here. Does it say like anything about where his house is, what his actual position is, stuff like that on the contract?
Let's see. On the contract, it doesn't say what his position of power is in Kaizuno. It says that he does live around there, but what his current position is that he's kind of the de facto leader of the neutral villages.
Okay. Well, I guess
For
that
now.
we need more information. We should ask the merchants, since they hate him, so they're less likely to rat us out if they catch on. Be more
Entirely
willing
true.
to give endangering secrets.
All right, so who's the best at lying? Let's go find him.
Yeah, who's a charisma man?
I am
Is it-
not.
I have +1 to charisma.
I have -1.
It's me, I think.
The punchy boy is our best talker. That's worrying.
An all right intelligence score. It's fine. Yeah, I think then let's. Basically, I want to look at what is the biggest house that's near like where people sell stuff, or I guess like the biggest store nearby.
Sure.
Something that's like obvious. That's a very wealthy merchant of some kind.
Sure. On your right, there looks to be like an actual storefront instead of like one of those, like overturned wagons selling their wares. And it's, it doesn't quite have a name. You get the feeling that like it doesn't really need a name. Most people just know that's where they need to go. And as you walk in, you see what essentially amounts to like a giant warehouse, and it's just filled to the brim with food. Like you've got meats, you've got fruits, you've got fish, you've got fish in a barrel and it stinks, by the way. You've got pickles. It's well organized, but there's just stacks of it. And standing at the counter is a man. He's got brown hair, short cropped, pair of spectacles on his eyes, and he's wearing a comfortable everyday yukata for work.
Yeah, Bang's gonna walk up to this guy and, hello, sir. I wonder if you can help me with something.
Of course. What do you need?
Well, my friends and I were actually in the market for building and selling weapons. And we hear there's some wealthy traders nearby that might be interested in buying those. I mean, we're at war, and even civilians need to arm themselves. And my friend here, gesturing to Aki, is quite skilled at developing weapons quickly and cheaply.
The man gives you a look, Bang. Then he looks over at
Thanks, man.
Kanetsu. Gives a look over at Aki. It's like, what's the shinobi doing here?
I'd say we're more shinobi adjacent.
No, are they on with their hands?
I'm not.
I would have
Well-
taken mine off if we were entering this village.
But we're
this
also-
mission village.
But also, I'd imagine we two are somewhat distinct
Yeah.
as two very powerful clans.
That is very true.
Is like,
And then I'm
Now-
a nobody, so like, they're my guards.
And honestly, it's kind of a peace thing. Like, we want to try and negotiate. We think it's a sign of goodwill.
yeah.
To
Yeah,
help this guy come over here and make cool weapons. And then he's yours. You don't have to be part of us to have him, if that makes sense.
We are just merely guards. That's all.
This one's mouthy.
And you can afford a shinobi guard.
I
Well,
make good weapons. I mean, the only other place you can get this is Earth Clan. They're not exactly on talking terms with you guys, so I'm gonna pull out the. I'm gonna pull out one
Maybe
of
not
the kunai, not the fancy shuriken that we've been preparing. Just one of the other
Good.
kunai that are really nice.
the guy takes it in hand, gives it a look, and it's like, you can see that even though he's not quite familiar with maybe weaponry, he definitely looks very familiar with the craftsmanship of Earth. Riz, bro, you do good work, kid. Hands it back over to you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I was wondering if you could tell us who around here would have the wealth and the means and the political pull to possibly make it worth our while.
No need to dance around the subject. I know who you're asking about. That
How
fucker.
excellent. What they think.
I love
That-
the terminology for the guy.
You're
Yeah, I was
looking
about to say,
for
that's not a promising.
you're looking for Motoatsu Hino, aren't you?
If you say so.
When I want to hear about him.
Ah, so you don't know. You're.
Know the name.
He looks over at you, Aki, and is like, "Well, you're young. Must be quite the prodigy. After all, you're just a child."
Yeah, that's what everyone keeps telling me.
Very talented.
Are we much taller than Aki then? Like Aki can we like lean
Aki is
on
14,
Aki's
but
head?
because of his difficult childhood and heavily malnourishment, he looks like he's 10. He looks like he is
He's
a child.
small.
He's small. He's like
No.
5'4", maybe.
That's kind of tall for a 10-year-old. Anyways,
Yeah.
Probably more
Uh,
like 5 foot.
He's like, I'm sorry, that's rude of me. He no tadashi. And he offers you, Aki, a handshake, actually.
Oh, okay. This is not common for me.
You're the talent, kid. Healthy backslap.
It's
Aki kind of sways a bit. Strength
any
of
kind of
8.
any kind of talent is welcome in this village. Just make sure you don't raise the ire of the his lordship over there. Um, if you want a job, kid, you probably want to um, go find the smithy. Fuki Tako runs it. But, well, if you want the best paying commissions, gotta be Motoatsu Hino. But I gotta say, kid, don't think you want to work for him. Take my advice.
Why not?
He's not worth it. Well,
He's here.
let's say that and he looks you over again, Aki. You're from Earth, kid, aren't you?
Yeah, like when I left when I was like 8,
Just
7.
say yes, it's fine.
Hmm.
He just leans over. Just say yes, it's fine.
And so this guy's like, you see all of this produce here? It's gonna send it over to Earth Country. Relief, for the famine. That fucker over there decided that he was going to raise the tariffs on all of it, make a bit more of an extra bang for his buck, as it were. Fortunately, was outvoted.
As the one with even a little bit of charisma, Bang is going to try and like lean in and be like, I mean, I imagine that most of the land of Earth, especially their ninja, don't take kindly to that sort of thing. It's probably made some enemies. Also looking out for the kid, of course. I don't want him to be stuck in a position where he might be in the middle of something.
That's true, that's true.
I
Well,
am pretty fragile.
you definitely
Gangrene.
gives another look over you. I like you, kid. Keep up the moxie. Like, you're gonna need it as a
See, like I
businessman.
said.
He's
See, like I said, Mox.
Well, as far as I know, Motoatsu is a little bit too powerful. Most of the Shinobi nations have left him alone, but smaller, let's say, some of my fellow trading clans may have tried to get rid of him a couple of few times. Of course, they all failed. He's got quite the guardsman, he does.
Where is this at?
Yeah, most of you'd like to maybe talk to him.
Right. Kid, I don't think you want to talk to him. But you're in luck. He's coming back from a diplomatic meeting tomorrow. He'll be taking the North Road to his mansion. Down southeast, and he points over towards the southeast. He's like, now this path doesn't run through the village. He thinks it's, well, beneath him. But if you can either catch him on the road. He'll probably be passing by at least, I'm guessing, early morning tomorrow, or you can meet him at his mansion. But he's not the most pleasant of folks to talk with.
We just want to consider our options.
Of course. Just be careful. That Nizuki. She's a bit battle hungry. She sees your guards. She might well, fight first, ask questions later.
Thank you for the warning.
Typically fights.
Bang. Captain Levin, I don't think that he knows that. Then let's return to surface.
The guy corks the brow and is like,
Pretty
Kid.
common for Shinobi to like fighting.
You have to keep all your options open.
Dude, I just want you to keep me alive.
Of course, sir.
all right. Kid, I don't want you to die. If you can, go find one of his guard, Hirahiro. He's one of the few who's actually follows the samurai code of honorability. That one time, Shutoro, sneaky little shit, stole a bit of my produce. Guy knocked him out, made him apologize. He's a decent sort, for one of Motoatsu's guard anyways.
Thanks for the advice.
Of course, kid.
We'll take it into consideration. We'll probably try and make a formal meeting instead of having to deal with his guards that way. Seems like the smarter move. And
Looking forward to seeing
tells-
your wares.
oh, sorry.
Yes, he's like, looking forward to seeing your wares, kid. Don't die meeting.
Absolutely. Don't
If
plan on
this
it.
guy sells food, then Bang is gonna buy something from him, like 10 Ryu worth, maybe. I don't know.
Sure,
Just to say thank you.
of course. Well, there's a whole gamut worth of like preserved and fresh foods. So, I think what he's going to offer you, are some fresh fruits from the mountains of lightning.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Hey. Yeah. Thank you. It's very generous, and thank you for your time. Bang will just take a big old bite of whatever it is, a pear. Like, come on, guys.
All right. Well, good luck, kid. Don't die. I want to see your wares here.
Absolutely.
Then we will leave. Be like, all right. I know that most of you aren't really of a lying type, and I'm not great at it, but you don't need to give so many details. It's fun. But anyways, does the road sound good, or do we want to try and break into his house while most of his guard aren't there and surprise him there?
Yeah, I would say we should scout around the
I
road
definitely like
and
to
then the house.
see. I definitely like to see what his security is like.
So one vote road, one vote house? I know he mentioned this other guardsman, but even an honorable guard, I don't know that we want to try and convince him to betray his...
If he's an honorable guard, that's
employer.
even worse idea.
Especially not as our first option.
Yeah.
Well, we did get a general idea of where his house is, and then like the road is to the south, you said, or north?
So he's coming from the north, heading southeast.
Okay, yeah. So then, yeah, I would vote. Let's actually try and get him on the road. If we're lucky, we keep traveling that way, we might be able to catch him when he camps down for the night. Like super early morning, generally people are asleep then.
Yeah.
You said he's gonna be about where in the early morning? Like just outside town?
He's going to be on the on the main path. There's like a path that skirts the town entirely.
Okay. Like an isolated path?
Yes, it's an isolated path.
Good place for an ambush, then I guess.
Yeah, so our options are, I would say that's the best place. And either we wait for them to pass by, if we need to like set up some traps, or if we think we can hit them hard and fast without setting up traps beforehand, then I say we take that path and we keep going north until we find where they camp for the night.
Okay.
I agree.
Alright, if we're gonna go for the road ambush, then that sounds like a good idea.
Yeah.
Well, that's the question is, do either of you like have traps you can set up? Is that a smart idea, or would it be better to find them when they're sleeping?
I would
need to
try
get a feel for
find
what
them
you
while
guys
they're try to find them when they're sleeping.
Okay. How about you, Aki?
if we don't have any bombs on us,
Bang reaches into his pocket. I got 2. He has paper bombs.
I have 1 smoke bomb.
I got one of those too. That's not really a bomb, but it is kind of.
kind of. Yeah, I don't think that's quite big enough for what we'd want if we wanted to really ambush them.
Let's go look at the road. Maybe travel to the road, DM.
Yeah, and so you guys can travel to the road, and I think now we're going to if you'd like, we can take a quick break here. That works for you
Yeah.
guys?
Yeah.
Sure.
All right. Let me just signal our stream manager. All right.
On the way there, Bang hands out the fruit. It's 10 Ryu worth. I'm not letting this go to waste.
You guys,
Yeah, I'll eat it.
you guys have like some really exotic looking fruits, like some kind of like weird plum dragon fruit mix. There's another one that's it's like a white peach. But I don't know, like it's super sweet, but like also like incredibly juicy. But I don't know, you're thinking like, why is it kind of shaped funny?
I'll
Yeah,
wait for
it's
everybody to eat it, and then I'll eat it after that.
I'll take the first bite if nobody else is.
Bang's already started eating.
Okay, I'll take
The first
second
thing he
bite.
did when
Then.
he was handed this fruit. But yeah, so I don't think I've actually done an assassination like this.
I've
Been
done this before.
guarding plenty of times, and we've ended up ambushing. E-
All right. Hello and welcome back to A Blade's Will, Lines of Heaven. Our team of 3 people have just made their way over. Well, first they got a mission to assassinate a man. Then they found out this man is a total asshole. And now they've gone over to the path that one of their, or at least one of the merchants of the nearby city told them that this guy was going to be heading down. So, floor is yours. What do you guys plan to do? You have a day before this man travels down this path.
So if you have one day to prepare, I am going to. Let's see.
I think we should ask some questions first of like, how tall are some of these trees, like in feet?
Sure.
Roughly?
These trees over here are roughly about 20 feet in height. These trees you can tell are probably about like maybe 10 feet.
Okay. What about this real big tree over here? This thing looks massive.
Oh, it is massive, but it's like probably around like 60 feet tall.
That would cover the road, if we can find a way to break it.
Yeah,
that
but
is
so
very
would 2 of these if we plant them right.
Didn't you say they're like 10 feet tall?
20.
20 feet tall. Oh, okay, yeah.
But if you do have a way to break the big tree,
Well,
I'd be happy to see it.
how much HP does a big tree have, and how much HP does would a demolitions kit be able to knock out?
Well, it's a big ass tree, so I mean, like, let's not talk about numbers. Tell me how would you go about doing it?
Let's see.
Because it's not just a big tree, right? There's like a couple of clusters. You can see the roots basically spreading out and almost like just all over the place. So
Right,
Tell me how-
okay. Let's see. If I was going to make this thing fall over, specifically in order to block the road, the most effective ways I can think of, if we just want to stop the carriage, then I don't need to be subtle. But if I want to be subtle and not let them know instantly that someone did this,
We're about to assassinate this man. I don't think that it meant like we're gonna have to kill everyone in this caravan anyways. So we can't.
fair
really
enough.
know
In
about
that case, I probably just want to blow a massive chunk out of the base of the tree. I don't need to care about the roots. I just need the tree itself to fall.
We just want them to be stopped.
I just want that
Fair.
carriage to stop. Heck, if I can time it so it falls while they're right when it hits them, that'd be great.
Okay.
And we have 3 paper bombs and a demolitions kit worth of stuff to do it. So just be aware if you're gonna blow a chunk out of the side. Something tells me it's gonna fall the other direction. You kind of have to put explosives on the far side of it and hope it knocks it over. I think, unless you can be that exact with it. I guess if you just precision cut a chunk out with explosives.
Well, either way, to get that kind of precision, I'm gonna say you're going to probably need to use 3 of your charges of your demolitions kit.
Okay, do you have
Because
charges?
it's a really big tree. Like, really big. This has probably been around for a long while.
Fair enough. We could also probably prep it by cutting some big chunks into it as well.
That's an excellent idea. Do you have an axe?
I have
Aye.
a kunai.
Yeah, it's like I have a knife. And Bang holds up the knife that you gave him.
He has a knife. He does have a knife.
That's not gonna help
Let me
us. With
see.
that.
A single axe is what's the value of a single axe? Because I have the crafter feat, I can make 150 in a week.
We are close to a town. We really should just go get that axe.
We also just get an axe there. Yes.
I will hand you that money as the one who is the least recognizable of the 3 of us.
You think
And,
if a
we can
10-year-old walks into town and says, "I want to buy an axe," that's not weird?
It's better than if a ninja does.
Fair enough.
A kid does that, you're like, that's an industrious kid who has chores to do. Ninja does, and it's like, someone's gonna be dead now.
But will these people think that?
Guessing great axe, what we want, or just, I guess, an axe? Just wood
Yeah.
chopping axe.
Yeah,
If
it
it
doesn't need to be big. It needs to work. Hand
Fair
axe will be fine. It's like 5 Ryu. I will short you the 5 Ryu if you need them. Seriously, please.
Find them, give me the 5 years to get them. I spend all my money making my stuff.
Yeah, Bang will hand him the 5 Ryu. He's not gonna argue about this.
Should I get one axe or just the two? Just get the one axe. Good.
Just the one.
Alright then. I am going to go back to town and get an axe.
Right.
As he does that, I'm going to stand closely by him to make sure he does not mess it up. But not too close.
So you're going to shadow me? Make sure I don't mess it up?
Basically.
All right. If you're going to shadow him, are you trying to look inconspicuous?
Or are you trying to like do it from the rooftop so no one sees you in the first place to be?
From the rooftop.
Okay. All right.
Maybe stealth or acrobatics? I don't know.
Yeah, I'll take a. Could you roll me some stealth, please?
You got muted there for a second.
Listen, I have not rolled these dice, so I don't know what they're rolling tonight. And obviously the one that I rolled is not going to be the right one to roll tonight. But that was a 6.
Did you roll a d20?
Yes.
Wow. Okay. So a 6 plus whatever your stealth modifier is.
Oh no, that was with the stealth modifier.
Oh yikes.
Yeah.
Not the one
So-
to roll tonight.
So you're trying to be stealthy, and I mean you're lucky that this is a merchant village, so most people aren't looking up. But you definitely got spotted and pointed out by a few people who were like, "What is a shinobi doing here?" And definitely got a few odd looks.
I'll jump down from off the building.
I'm actually gonna cut like, dude, just walk behind me.
Fine. And I will use my transform genjutsu
Ooh.
to transform into a big muscular man that is dressed like most of the people in the town that aren't merchants.
Okay. So you're wearing I think you're probably looking a bit like a farmer actually. Depends on you. Are you well actually who are you looking at? Were you looking like over towards the east or the west side of town?
The west side.
Okay. So sorry. Cuz on the west side of the town is actually the smithy, which is the direction you were heading. So you're wearing like hefty overalls, big work apron, some heavy duty gloves, right? Like you look like somebody who's ready to fold some steel, smash a hammer, handle
Precisely.
bellows.
Yeah, he is now officially my assistant.
I'm the assistant now.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
Does anyone
anyways,
got it?
they go find.
Yep,
That
go
axe?
get an axe.
All right.
While he's a thought I just had. I want to put one of my signature seals.
Okay.
One of my custom chakra marks. I want to graffiti it in a back alley somewhere in this town. Because I have an idea in order to make it harder for people to pin this on us.
Sure.
Okay.
But if you do so, could you roll me some kind of actually
It'd be a ninja check, I believe, is the system we made for this ability.
That's for
Yes.
hiding it in graffiti, but I think the Michelle means stealth to make it without people noticing.
yes.
Fair enough. I have the silent killing fighting style, which means I cannot roll below a 7.
Aha.
Nice.
There we go.
Okay. Cool.
It hurt
So,
you.
and oh wait, I forgot this thing's weird for some reason. That should actually be plus 7. 14. 14
All
stealth.
right. Got it. You rolled a 14, which just made it over. Good job.
Yes.
So, nobody notices you. You're kind of just like another. You look kind of like another random, like I guess, like, well, you look exactly
kid?
as you look like a random street kid. So essentially, no one pays attention to you. They don't even really notice the guy following behind you because they kind of think most people tend to, or at least are like thinking, oh, it's this guy. Like this kid has a minder or something. So you successfully make your way down some random alleyway. If you'd like, you can that you can now make your tag.
I'm going to make my tag. There is not. It takes about 10 minutes. I now have an arts tag just in the city.
All right. I'm guessing you're going to go buy your axe?
And now we're gonna go buy our axe.
All right. Back to Bang. Bang, what are you doing while your two compatriots are off gallivanting in the nearby village?
Bang's waiting for the axe to get back. He's just chilling and keeping an eye out, making sure no one else decides to hang out here.
All
Maybe
right.
just like hiding in the tree and just watching. That's it.
A bird lands in your hair.
Bang's gonna let it. It's fine.
Dang, it's chill.
Yeah, I'm the Disney princess now.
The bird has made a nest out of your hair and just doesn't give a crap. All right. I guess
I am at one with nature.
if Bang is not gonna do anything,
No, I'm just waiting for this. I didn't think it would take this long.
all right, you two, are you going to finally get your axe?
We got our axe. Yes.
All
We
right.
got our axe.
I know it's gonna be that easy.
The guy
Just
who
gotta buy it. It's a regular thing.
the guy who hands it to you is actually Fukitako, the guy that Hino Tadashi recommended you guys go see. He's like a big burly guy. Gives you a look and he's like, the kid with that kid that Tadashi was saying did good work.
Yeah, I need some wood for a fire. You know, forging.
Then you'll want this too. And he takes like a big bucket of coal and he's like,
Well, thank
Looks at
you,
you.
dude.
looks at Kanatsu and is like, come back later, kid.
All right.
He then takes like the bucket of coal. Like he was about to hand you what was definitely a very heavy bucket of coal. Like, maybe later.
Yeah, probably a good idea. Good idea. I should get my strong friend back here. He's currently building the thing I need. You know, putting rocks together.
Fair enough. I heard you were going to see Motoatsu Hino.
Well, that's currently the plan. Though I haven't been given the best recommendations.
Yeah, well, he's kind of pissed off folks from both Earth and Water. Surprised you're looking to see him.
I need money.
Don't we all? Fair enough, kid.
Why do you want this job? Well, you see, I like to eat. And, then-
Yeah.
Fair enough. Watch your back, kid. That cook of theirs he likes coating his blade in poison. Don't get
the
nicked.
cook.
Noted.
Did the maid-
Okay. Murder
Did the
cook.
maid even poison this man, or was it just a cooking accident? Used his murder knife instead of his carving knife, and had to blame it on the maid.
Well, no one knows. No one knows.
Bang is not there, so this is just a fate making jokes.
Nah. Alright. With
Okay.
that, shoot, kid.
Thank you, sir. I'm going to go strolling off now.
Alright. Back at the path! Three of you are now together.
How far
with-
away is this path, anyways, from the city?
You're about like 3/4 of a mile out from the city. It's like,
So within a mile.
yeah,
Yes.
it's within a mile, but like there's so many trees in the way that you can't really see the path. Since
fine.
they're definitely well
perfect.
manicured trees, you can tell that this guy probably put it up so he didn't have to see the village.
Understandable.
That is pretentious.
Well, what can I say? He's a pretentious bitch.
So, do you tell Bang the things that happened while you were gone, or do you just say, "Here's the axe"?
Here's the axe. The cook apparently has poisoned knives, by the way. I put a mark in the city for future plans of making sure no one accuses us of doing it.
Okay, actually, that's a good point. Bang would just sort of like sit down, specific with Aki, because he trusts that the other expert ninja like knows what he's doing.
Oh yeah.
But sort of just, we need to decide how we're going to plan this attack. So I need to know what you can do. I generally have an idea what he does. We've interacted
My
with before.
special
But...
thing is using a modified version of the chakra mark jutsu. I can place it on things such as, say, my knives, or anywhere I want, such as, say, the road, and then I can teleport to it. Or
Let me be
teleport
more
things to it.
specific. What's the mark for? I'd rather you don't have vague plans and tell us what the plan is beforehand.
The mark in the city is that after we do the murder, I will then teleport there, and then teleport you two to me using the marks on the knives I gave you. And that way we have an alibi of we were in the city 3/4 of a mile away when this guy was murdered.
Smart.
That's a pretty good plan.
I am generally pretty smart.
Maybe we could go see that weapons guy that was recommended.
Yeah.
So that there's like someone who knows that we're there.
Yeah.
But if that's the case, and you can teleport stuff to like you if you've marked it.
I can teleport
think
people
the
to
game-
me if I've marked them. I can teleport to a location if I've marked it, and I can teleport items to locations if I've marked both. I cannot teleport
Just
people
saying-
yet to other locations.
Okay. What I'm saying is then maybe our best plan of attack is you jump in and immediately mark our target, while Kanetsu and I take out whatever looks like the biggest and strongest guards. Cook and the one very angry guard, probably.
The one to watch out for, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if you can mark this guy, then it doesn't matter if he gets super far away.
Within a mile.
You can bring
Mile is the radius. It's still a modified version of the chakra mark jutsu, and that's the limit on that.
And even if
Okay,
he runs,
well-
I'll be able to see him, and I just point at my eyes.
Perfect. Sounds like a good plan. Let's get to prepping this tree. And
Okay.
You are
I
the
assume-
strong friend.
You're the strong friend. Here's your axe.
technically, Bang has a 8 in strength, but he can just use his dex for everything. So here we go. And yeah, actually assume Aki with the demolitions kit is the one who's gonna know exactly where to cut and why. But unless you
would
want to say
assume
something like the
so.
tracking kit counts to like knowing how to topple a tree.
Do you have a trapping kit? Like TRAPPING?
I have proficiency with a trapping kit and a tracker kit, but I don't have any
Pretty sure
kits on me.
all of us have a trapper kit proficiency.
So if the intent of felling this tree is to trap the caravan so it doesn't move forward,
Yeah.
then I will allow you to just that I will allow this. That's the intent. If you're
Yeah.
intending to crush them, I will have to ask the demolitions expert to time it.
Well, yeah, it's really just, I'm just talking about how I cut the tree. Like, what do I roll for cutting tree correctly so it's not going to fall over, but prepping it to land when
Oh.
he pulls the trigger.
Yeah, roll me the trapping. Roll me some trapping.
I will assist.
Sure. Go ahead and add your proficiency to that roll.
All right, I just gotta decide. It's definitely. Let's say this is intelligence. Oh, hey, that's
Well
a
then.
23 for our viewers there.
So, what is your? I want to know what your trapping proficiency is. Aki.
My trapping proficiency is a +7 as well.
Okay. Just want to know how well this thing went. So you guys finessed the hell out of this. Like you're not quite like you're sure that the only reason that this tree is still hanging on is because of how you place the explosives in.
Yeah.
Like that's the only reason it hasn't toppled over yet. You're sure that like a strong wind isn't going to blow it over, but as soon as those explosions like put the last few snap the last couple legs of the support, it's just gonna.
Mhm.
Nice.
All right, perfect.
Okay.
It's gonna be.
Well done.
I then think up to you, Aki, to trigger that. We just have to decide maybe a little bit on the fly exactly when we hit and how we hit these guys. 'Cause
Yeah.
we don't know what their formation's gonna be.
Yeah. And if the tree is going to fall, like just straight across the road,
Mhm.
I'm
Mhm.
going to put a chakra mark here. In the middle of the road. About where the carriage will likely end up.
So you're saying like a here-ish?
Yeah, right there-ish. This
Okay.
Your
square.
one of your painting ones, like the
Yes, one of my
cathedral.
painted ones.
Okay.
I'm going to then cover it with rocks. And or flower petals. Probably flower petals.
There are
That'd
definitely
probably be a
More
better
anime.
touch.
the
There's flower
anime
petals all over the
approach.
place. There's flower petals all over the place, so like it's getting covered.
That's all I can think of, guys.
Shall we prepare for them to arrive?
I say
Yeah.
so.
Then yeah, I guess unless there's other sort of traps or alarms we can set off, I think we just wait and keep a rotating watch for the night, right?
I agree.
All right. And out of curiosity, where are the three of you keeping watch? Like, where are you gonna stay? Where are you gonna?
I'm gonna say probably like in this far corner here, sort of behind trees and stuff, so even if someone passes, they don't really see us.
Okay.
In the bottom left here, or even a little far off the map, unless you guys have a better idea.
You know, I'm probably going to be this down here looks like it's a rocky cliff.
It is.
Okay,
Well,
I'm gonna be up
more
on
like
the
a rocky outcropping. It's
Yeah.
Okay, outcrop. I'm gonna be up here because I don't have to worry about actually getting down because I'll just be teleporting.
okay.
Yeah, it's fair, but honestly, if Aki hasn't been like training with ninjas a long time, this might be a moment where just for the night they teach him like, yeah, you can run on walls if you just do this thing, and like some quick stuff. It's like you don't need to jump down; you can literally run down if you're fast enough. It's fine.
I'm not that fast though, and I've always just teleported.
That's
Aki
pretty
doesn't-
fast.
Yeah.
The fastest
is-
way is to already be there. So
Yeah.
That would have been your lesson like in the next month, but Say had a very important Black Ops mission that he had to go on, so he's been away for the past 3 weeks.
yeah, so
I feel like I
we-
learned already.
All right.
yeah, you can
Uh,
press him when you get back.
Okay. So if you guys are okay with this, then we will pass the time here and say that it is now morning. If
Mhm.
you want.
Yeah.
Okay. Did I? All right. Cool. Let's move these guys to the token layer.
And as soon as it hits morning and we're waiting for their arrival, I will go ahead and activate my Byakugan as well.
Cool.
You can see him from a very far distance.
Precisely. And their formation.
Nice. Okay. So you Kanetsu, the first thing that you see when you activate the Byakugan is when you're looking down the road, you see 2 chakra signatures. They're they're further ahead than the others. Looks like they're scouting. From there's another 3 in a row, not including what are obviously horses that are pulling along, probably a carriage. The 2 surrounding the middle one, you can tell are definitely trained. And then finally, a little bit further behind is another chakra signature.
Okay, I'm going to relay that to both of them.
I'm going to aim to land the tree specifically right in front of the horses. Trying to cut these guys off on the far side of it.
Okay, so are you saying you want to have the tree go like this.
No, like once it gets to here, that's what's gonna go. I'm going to wait to detonate it until these two.
We have to get those two guys too. That's the thing.
Yep. Okay.
Fair enough.
So,
I'm also going to ready an action for as soon as I hear the tree explode.
got it. So, and, are you guys being, are you guys, like, you know,
Stealthy?
stealthing?
Yeah.
We should
Alright,
probably
yes.
roll stealth, shouldn't we?
Can you guys roll me some stealth, please? You, Kanetsu, and you, Bang.
Uh-huh.
Alright.
I don't know what y'all are complaining about with the rolls. It's treating me just fine.
I cannot get. Okay, so killing means I can't get below an 8, so that's a 15.
I also got a 15.
Woohoo!
Oh, hey. That's good. Because, this one over here, she makes a, like it seems like she almost notices you, but then sort of waves it off. It's like, no. Probably nothing. And they continue. Alright. Blarg. It's very slow going.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Let me know when you guys are planning to do things, because, this is
Mm-hmm.
our...
The tree's gonna land when they're near the end. Also, DM, if I could try and time it so, like, right as the tree starts falling, I can take a full turn. That would kind of be my plan. To be able to get a full turn before combat technically starts. I'm just gonna be sitting casting jutsu behind my tree. But
Okay. Sure, what's your dexterity?
my dexterity is 18.
Okay, I'll allow it. Alright. They're inching their way over.
Drop the tree on him. Drop the tree on him.
Now.
Now?
Now. Trigger.
Okay. And wow. All right. So a great big just explosion just goes off. You can see these two samurai in the front just immediately pull out their swords, looking, and they look right at the tree where they heard the explosion.
Can I use my action?
Sure.
I will cast if I can go to.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? Here, I have made a mistake. Everyone, please roll initiative first, and I will count this as an ambush round.
Okay.
So the three of you will have your chance to take your actions first.
Aha, roll initiative. Alright.
Yes, everyone please roll initiative so I can cry about things later. Oh, did I roll initiative for like a horse thing? Whoops. Clicked on the wrong,
Yeah.
clicked on the wrong token. There we go. Blarg.
Alright, I have to press the initiative button. Well, the first roll is actually mine, because it doesn't do it. Or maybe I'll take that. No, the first one is mine. I already said that. Darn it. Alright.
Got it. All right, I will put you in the turn order then. How do I add somebody to turn order actually?
These rolls tonight are just not it for me.
Yep. Add turn. Here we go. And you got a 21, yes?
Yes.
Got it. Cool. All right. There we go. All right. So technically, Aki goes first.
Yes. I am going to bonus action teleport here.
All right.
Right. I have to be within 5 feet, which means I could right here. I'm then going to do a seal toss slip. The same trick I did at the very beginning of this. There's a front door. There's a front window to the carriage, correct?
There isn't a front window. There are 2 side windows. There's 2 side doors.
I'm going to go here, and I'm going to toss one through that window.
All right. This guy over here is just incredibly surprised, but like recovers very quickly. She has a very stoic face and is just like braced for an attack from you, Aki. Like standing like very steadfast in front of the carriage door.
And then I miss my knife throw, and I am suddenly gone.
So what, is there a roll for trying to get it through the window?
Sorry, what did you roll for trying to go through the window?
Yeah. Should there be a roll for me throwing my knife through the window?
Yeah, you're gonna try to get it past this woman over here, this guardsman.
Past that guardsman?
Yeah.
Okay.
So roll an attack, I guess?
Yes, roll an attack. 17!
17. Well, these guys are samurai, and they have a fuck ton of armor, so it kind of like,
Well, he's trying to throw it past her into the
yeah,
window.
that's true. You are trying to throw it past her. So actually,
And she would be surprised, so I would have advantage, wouldn't I?
yes. Actually, you know what? Do you wanna roll me some dexterity instead?
Sleight of hand, maybe?
I mean, I'd rather do attack, but sure.
Uh,
My attack is
I'm
significantly
gonna make this.
higher.
I'll do this as a contested roll. So she's going to roll dexterity and just try to beat that. Actually, it looks like you're 17. Well, you know.
You have advantage, so I think he rolls again.
Yeah. So roll it again for me. For dexterity.
Well, if it's sleight of hand, I have a lower roll. I have a lower stat on that, so I should roll this with advantage again, shouldn't I? Because it's a
No,
different-
that would be a 14 if it was an attack. Or you mean roll it again
You know,
with the +7?
yeah, I should roll it again with the +7 because now I'm making the sleight of hand roll, correct?
I'll allow it.
Okay.
Not bad.
Hey!
Alright. So she so this lady you can see her, she almost makes it, but it definitely looks like her armor is slowing her down. It's very heavy, like plate armor. So you can see she almost hits, like if she had been a little bit faster, it would have knocked the knife completely off course, but it does make it through into the wagon.
Okay. And that is 8 chakra I've just used. And I am now inside the wagon.
Alright, anything else you want to do? By the
That's
way,
what's inside the wagon.
yeah.
What's inside the wagon?
Oh, inside the wagon? Well, it's definitely very fancy, like matte interior. Everything's like black with like fancy, like fine gold like edges. The inside, like it's leather, very comfortable, and inside is a very unimpressed looking old man, with a single monocle and a raised brow. Doesn't look surprised at all to see you.
Well, let's see. It was my bonus action to teleport here, and my action to teleport into the wagon. So actually, I'm pretty sure my whole turn was getting into this wagon.
All right. Bang! What are you doing?
Alrighty. I guess if I don't get like the full bonus action before initiative, I'm gonna pretty sure I can run in here. Yeah, so as an action, I am going to cast Wind Release Raging Storm. I make a few hand signs and just gather in a bunch of wind around me, and it's going to make me faster and stronger and better at stuff. And so now I have 80 feet of movement, so I can just kind of be wherever I want on this map.
Okay.
But additionally, I am going to use a combo point to do Step of the Wind, although I don't really need it. And I'm just going to sort of run around this way and like past these people and wait for someone to try an opportunity attack me.
Okay. Let's see. Well, first off, let's see. This guy over here is the.
Or are they surprised so they don't get that? I might
I
do
mean,
something
yeah,
different if that's
they're
the case.
they're kind of very surprised right now. They weren't they want the, like they were definitely on guard, but they are like they're readying their weapons, but they're still like, you know. The two up front here are distracted by the tree falling down, while this guy over here and these two over here, or these three have all like basically closed in on the carriage to basically protect their cargo, as it were. It's like, you're really fast, so so they're pretty patient, so they're probably not going to attempt to hit you right now while they're still discerning what's going on.
The case, if they're still unable to react, then I'm just going to yeah, I'm going to actually stop there, and I'm going to do Rabid Fury. So like as soon as he goes into combat, he's actually in this sort of like stance where he's on one foot and the other leg is raised and ready to attack, and then he just sort of dashes forward to let's move you from this point to this point, and I'm going to roll a d4 real quick. Ooh, 5. Yeah, I can make 5 attacks total amongst these 3 people as I do this. Let's see. Yeah, all right. So let me just roll 5 attacks. It's gonna be 2 on the first one, 2 on the second one, and 1 on this person right here as I sort of land basically on the tree. He just dashes past and just strikes people as he is going. And,
Okay. I'll just put a big old block right there. Let's see.
And I assume advantage if they're surprised or no?
Yeah, why not? So actually, I was gonna say only two of them hit, but in fact, all of them hit.
Hey. All right, yeah, so that will be... here, let me do this in chunks. So this is the first 2
let's
attacks.
see. Wait, are
The
you
second 2 attacks.
seeable? Is one question I would like to ask one question.
Yeah, they can see me.
Okay,
Because
so
I'm
they
not
can see
teleporting
you.
in this.
So let me just roll a 1d4. Let me just quick roll a 1d4. All right. That would mean that the first attack and the second attack do not hit. Because they can only roll. Basically, they're parrying you. So, so this one, and they can only parry you once. So this one over here is going to parry you. This one over here is going to parry you. If you're gonna hit a third one, that would depend on like which attack you're using, I guess.
So yeah, if you're saying the first, which attacks don't hit?
The first one and the second one don't hit. The third one does hit.
Alright. So then do I only roll damage for one? Sorry, I'm confused here.
Okay, sorry. So basically, so you rolled 5 attacks. I'm assuming they're all happening in succession, right?
Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 on the first one, 2 on the second one, 1 on the last one.
Okay, so, well, in that case, the first one doesn't hit, because they parried. Oh shit!
Okay.
You rolled a 21 on the second one. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so that one also doesn't hit. Your second one hits. Sorry, so the third attack hits. The fourth attack hits, and then the last attack does not hit.
Oh dang! All right, yep. So then, so actually,
These guys
that first
have a
one, that
fuck ton of
21,
armor.
that 21 on this guy is the only one that hits.
Yeah. Well, technically, since you're rolling with advantage, right? It's a 24. That you're...
Yeah.
So. Yeah. So yeah. So basically, your first 2 attacks don't hit. Your third attack does, and your fourth one does not. And your fifth one does.
The fourth one's a 25, just like the third one.
Oh, you're right. They both hit. Cool. So yeah, so
Yeah,
the
so
last,
that
your
21, I do
last three
21
attacks-
to this guy.
Mathing is hard. Your last 3 attacks hit. Your first 2 do not.
Yeah, okay. So then 21 damage to the first guy and 12 to the second.
Damn. All right. 21 damage to this guy.
Yep.
All right.
Or no,
That-
21 damage to the one by the cart, excuse me.
This one.
This side, down here. I went in a line. I had to get
Got
people within 5 feet of the line.
All right. Will do. Let me just
Sorry,
calculate.
confusing.
I'm sorry. Numbers. I have to hit the enter button. All right. Cool. And then who got hit with 12? This one.
Yeah, first one, the last one.
This one. Or
No,
this one.
last one.
Got it. All right. Oh, that's not good. That changes all of them. Did not want that to happen. Okay. Whatever.
Yeah, if
That's
they're
fine.
not individual characters, then you do kind of have to just keep track of it somewhere else.
Okay, that is fine. I'm gonna hate myself for a little bit. This guy has blah blah, and this person over here is. I am glad that I decided to write this down. I'm sorry if this is taking a while, by the way.
You were fine.
You're fine.
43. Okay, cool. Damage has been noted. Is that everything Bang's gonna do?
Yeah. I technically did that math wrong, but it's fine. I'm not gonna do it again. Anyways.
Okay. I don't know if there's anything else you want to do, but okay. Cool.
That's all he can do now, but he's just gonna sit here and be like, alright, come at me then.
Eh,
And just see
well-
if he can get them to pay attention to him.
But yeah, this one right here is like, not this one. This one here, the one that you're standing right in front of, she's got a smirk on her face, like a very like a bloodthirsty smirk.
That's the murder happy one.
All right, Kohana, or not Kohana. Sorry. Kanetsu, it is your turn.
Yay! Okay, so Kanetsu is he's going to stay where he is. And
Range.
range.
So much range.
And he is going to. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, I
Gotcha.
took it off push to talk just so I don't have to keep pressing that button. He is going to shoot out at this one. 2 beams from his phantasmal foreskin jutsu,
Wow.
which will do 2d10 of psychic damage.
All right, which ones are affected? Please ping
Just
them
the
for
first
me.
one.
Yeah,
one?
I'm just gonna hit that one.
All
for
right.
This one.
So roll 2 attacks.
Oh my gosh, I cannot do math. That's going to be 20 damage.
Well, damn. There's no saves, no nothing, just a hit.
What was the hit?
It's just a hit. And he's going to use.
Well, you're gonna have to roll that hit. What did you roll to hit?
Oh, it does not give me.
It's your Genjutsu attack modifier.
Okay,
It's d20 plus that.
that is. Alright, let's actually hit.
Ooh.
15.
Oh. A 15. Shit. What's the save?
It's not a save. He rolls against their AC. It's an attack.
A 15. That's not gonna hit.
That didn't hit.
You roll 2 attacks though, because it's 2 different beams.
That's true. Roll another one.
14.
Oh no. Oh no. That one also. This guy doesn't notice. He doesn't notice that you've tried anything. He just kind of is just like he's standing there in his armor, looking at because he immediately like turned around and is like looking for something, right? And like whoever has attacked them, he didn't notice the guy like basically breeze through and like punch him in the face though. So it's like got like turned his head over and is like staring over at Bang and has not noticed anything.
I can
Nah.
use that to my advantage, so I'm going to end my turn there.
All right. Aki, you go again.
Yay! So now I am just in here with this old geezer, and I am going to pull out the our murder weapon, the
So-
shuriken,
Okay.
and I'm going to attack him with it because my fighting style is the ranged weapon fighting style. I can throw it at him point blank and not have disadvantage, so I can still get all my bonuses from throwing weapons, because that's my thing, is throwing weapons.
All right. Roll me your attack then.
7. Actually, no, plus 8. 24!
All right.
I
Roll
rolled
me
a-
that damage.
So this is a Fuma Shuriken specifically, I believe?
Oh.
Well, damn.
Oh yeah. What is this? It's a big shuriken or it's a big kunai? I think it's a kunai, isn't it?
That was a
That's
really
sure.
big kunai. Well, I mean, you could have turned it into a shuriken. Is that what you did?
I thought you said it was a floating Shuriken, which would be a Fuma Shuriken.
No. The weapon that Yuri gave you, the first one, was a kunai. She did hand you a stack of shuriken and a brace of and another
Well,
brace of kunai.
actually, it's better for me then, because that I have all my bonuses on kunai. So,
Okay,
That-
then yeah, it's a kunai. Roll that damage.
Please
yeah,
roll.
that's gonna be a +5.
10. All right.
Wait, that's the wrong damage die.
Which one is that?
That is.
That
you
is
rolled a-
you rolled a
a
d20.
D20.
plus your-
Yep, I realize this now. I realize my mistakes. Plus 5. There we go. That is going to be a 6.
All right. Yeah, this
You
is.
still didn't roll that right.
You rolled a d1.
Oh god
Plus
dang it!
5. You rolled a d1 plus a 6. Okay.
There, 9 damage.
There we go. All right. Tell me how it happens.
What? He's an old guy, I guess.
He's an old man.
Yeah, so I just teleported into you, just kind of landed on the seat across from him, and I just go. Regards from the Earth Clan. Ha!
Like loudly. Okay.
That,
From outside base, like. You don't need to do that.
And throw this
It's not-
at his face. Just right into his face.
oh, in his face.
Or
Oh.
Wrigley Man face.
Okay. So this goes straight through his brain. Like he has like a second to look. He doesn't even look surprised. Like you're little like I guess maybe I don't know how you feel about this, but like he's got a very stoic poise to him, right? Like just almost like he was expecting this.
I can respect
I
that.
knew they'd be at me after me one day.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
he's dead.
because
He's
I
just
can
dead.
just do that attack as a bonus action, that's my bonus action, and I'm then gonna pick open the door. I'm not gonna teleport in this time, just opening the door, going out. And I'm just gonna stab this guy with
This
my
guy?
actual knife. With my regular
Alright.
murder knife.
Roll me
Fine.
that attack then.
This is my highly modified murder knife.
Also, once
Well,
again,
that was
can
the
they
right
see
guy.
you?
I probably just walked out the door. Just opened the door, walked out. They can definitely see me as I walk out the door.
Got it.
I just go, hi.
Huh.
Yeah, your knife bounces off their armor. They look very unamused at you. It's like you
Fair enough.
killed my meal ticket.
Fair enough.
Anything else you want to do, Aki?
That is my action and bonus action. And I'm just gonna stand here and get ready to fight.
All right. Bang! Your turn.
In an attempt to protect this child, I'm going to do two things. I'm going to spend one of my speed die to just teleport right behind this samurai.
Cool.
Which is going to add a bonus to my hit, but that's not important. And then I'm going to use Rising Dragon. So I'm going to try and uppercut this person into the air. Oh, what? Real fast? What?
Well,
Oh,
yeah.
I thought you said something.
No.
All right, which, sorry, I've just added all of these modifiers so I can do this.
Well, damn. Okay.
I
That
think
is
that
definitely a hit. That is a no question. That is a hit. There is no way they can parry it. Like they
I am
try
adding
to
a
bring up.
+1 to my hit, a D8 on top of that, and yeah.
Yeah, this
It's a
woman
lot.
looks so done with everything. Tries to pull out her katana to like parry, and you just sail right past her. Roll me that damage.
Yeah. Oh, did it not do the damage? That's annoying.
Like for chat, Tate rolled like
Oh, yeah.
25 and
I
26
rolled
and got +13 to both of them. Yeah, there's no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, so let's just... Now I can do it. All right. It's not rolling... Is that the damage?
It's rolling a d20 plus your +4 dex +1 +4 for your proficiency. Is that correct?
Yeah, I'm just gonna roll
18.
it
I
out
don't know
here.
what +A is for.
Yeah, just roll it into typing. I don't like their system here.
Nah. There's a global modifier you might have forgot to turn it off.
Well, I was trying to make global modifiers because I have this raging wind makes me hit harder, and then also all of this.
Okay. Well, if that's okay.
That's what I'm doing.
Got it. All right, 17 damage. That's,
And they are launched 30 feet into the air, and they are unable to take reactions until the end of this turn. And then also, this lets me, as a action, then Bang jumps up into the air, tightens himself into a ball, and does like a jumping spin. And at the last second, a foot comes out as he does Falling Dragon on this person.
all right.
And I'm also going to do a special class thing and spend a combo point. I'm gonna need this person to roll a martial arts check.
Okay. Let's roll it. I do not know what martial arts. I don't remember what martial arts is.
It's a strength skill.
Got it. So I will roll a d20 +3. That is a 17.
All right, so I have a +3 to my critical threat range now for this attack.
Well, damn.
Yeah.
Hitting on a 16 to 20. No,
Ah,
17 to
Crit
20.
it anyways.
You just crit the damn thing, anyways. All right.
So yeah,
Roll me
I
some
slammed-
damage.
So Bang slams this person back into the ground. All right, yeah, I guess you got a 8d6. And then,
What did they do to you?
sorry, that's, are we going to double the fall damage? Because they also take fall damage from this.
You know what? Okay, first off, roll me that damage, but just roll me the first damage and I'll tell you. Yeah, just tell me how it happens. Just tell me how it happens.
Yeah, this uppercut, is to this person's spine, basically. Or no, they turn around. So this is just, right up through their, spine and their stomach, lift them in the air, and then it's just this simple, super fast teleport thing, and slams them to the ground, and I assume there's, now a dent just from shoulder to waist that's, leg-shaped in their armor as... I don't know, they probably rattle around on the inside of that thing like a BB in a tin can at this point.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then
really good
Bang
armor.
lands, and this is... Yeah, he shakes his leg that he used to kick. He's like, that's pretty solid stuff. Ah! turns around back to the other two that are over there, the three that can see him. It's like, all right, who's next? And that's
Alright.
that's a whole turn.
This one over here is just like giving you a look like she really wants to just stab you in the face. All right, go on. Wait, no, it's my turn now.
Yep, the bad guys do get to do things. It turns out.
Yeah, as it turns out, they do in fact have time to do things. All right, so this person over here, and I do have to remember. Let's see. All right. Yeah, this person over here is going to move first, and is just gonna walk up right over to you, and she is going to, well, let's see. Yeah, she's going to, attack you with flying swallow crosscut.
All right.
does an 11 hit you? Guessing that's a no.
It definitely does not. But as a reaction, I'm gonna do Dempsey roll. So suddenly, quick boxer stance, and when I dodge, I get to punch her each time she misses. So do the second attack.
All right. So she's gonna, since it is in fact two attacks. The second one is at 22. Does that hit you?
It meets it, beats it. So yes, I still get the attack, but yes, it does.
Sure. All right. So I'm going to roll a 1d10 plus 2d8. Yikers.
Oh, boo! Really? That's also not correct. What's going on? Or no, that is. Never mind.
Okay. That's
Wow. I assume my
actually,
first
wait,
one still
no,
hits,
well,
though.
actually it doesn't, because now that I'm rereading this, it's actually only the 8 plus 7, so that's a 15.
15 damage? Alright.
Yeah, 15 damage. Like,
And the one counter punch that's a 26 does 17 damage. As he just
Got
sort
it.
of tries to get this person right in the ribs as they miss.
Alright, she takes 17, and I have to calculate that number, because math. Alright. She's looking pretty bloodied up, but she's definitely grinning at you. Like she's thrilled to be fighting. Alright, next up, this guy.
Alright.
This guy's gonna walk up to you, and he's also going to take a swing at you. Alright, this one...
Nope, keep going, sorry.
Alright. First, gonna... sees a bit of an opening, so this guy's going to do something called, Heavenly Punishment. So I'm gonna roll a 1d4 plus 4, and if, 1d4 plus 1, and then I can make a number of weapon attacks equal to the result. Why
Five.
does... Okay. Alright, but every time he misses, it's gonna suck. Alright. Does a 25 hit you?
25 is gonna hit.
Alright, we're gonna roll the other, 5, I guess.
3 of those hit.
Got it. Although this one is... sucks to be him.
Wow,
Alright.
really?
Wow. Alright.
It's a 23, a 30-something, and a 21 are the ones that are relevant.
23, 20... Okay, so, which ones are when?
That's just in a row every time they attack.
Okay, so every time they attack, he's going to counter attack, and...
Yeah, he just even if he gets hit, Dempsey roll lets him just punch people without having to use a reaction.
Got it. Alright. So,
That's
so the...
A lot of chakra and combo points. But...
Alright, so, can you tell me the numbers in order again? How much each one was?
Well, to hit, it's 23, 13, 33, 31, and then 21.
Okay, so the 23, the 31, and the 31 hit. Did you roll
just
one more for
okay.
the last attack, or no?
Oh, this is 5? Wow,
Yeah,
that's
there-
a lot of
you got-
attacks.
yeah.
Oh, boo. Okay, that's not gonna hit either.
That's
It's a
fine.
15.
Because I think the only ones that would hit are the first two and the fourth one. I'm guessing. All right.
Yeah.
So go ahead and I'll roll damage for the first one. So it's a 1d10 plus 2. That's a 12. So that's how much damage the first one does to you.
Yeah.
But you also can roll damage against me for that first one. So please roll damage.
Really?
All right.
Minimum damage. All right.
Oof. That's
I'm
fine.
sorry, that's an 8. I missed out on a thing.
Got it. Got it. I will write these numbers down because I'm not sure if you're gonna actually kill this guy before before he deals you damage. Alright, the second one is also a hit, so I roll another 1d10 plus 2.
5.
5.
This is
Your
just
Yeah, your second one missed. So
Yeah.
His third one missed, but you can hit him back, so please roll to give you that damage.
15.
Okay. Then we hit again. So that's a 1d10. Plus 2, that's a 9. And then roll me the damage for the last two. 14 and an 11. Alright.
Although I'm pretty sure it's just a 14. I don't think that last attack is gonna hit with a 15.
Does this guy have a number of
Yes,
15?
yes, you are correct. It would not hit with the 15. For reference, these guys have like a fuck ton of AC because of
Yep,
their armor.
I figured.
They're pretty slow though. So let's see. 40 minus 22 is whoopsies. Yeah, this guy does not look great. He's how do I put it? He's looking very bloodied right now. Alright. This guy over here, how much movement speed do they have? By the way, none of them have noticed Kanetsu. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Get him!
Yeah. This guy's gonna go over here and take a swipe at you, Aki.
Okay. What do you roll?
This guy is going to roll at you with 2 cross slash.
Well, the 27 is a crit, so I think that hits.
Yeah.
Probably.
2 taijutsu attacks using a weapon, dealing 3d4 slashing damage with each attack. And you must make a Constitution saving throw, otherwise gain a bleed. I'll make another one. Does a 21 hit?
21 also hit. I don't have as much AC as him.
Okay. So you're gonna take 18 damage, and please make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, plus 5. Just 1 or 2?
Just 1.
Just 1.
Okay. Wow.
Not great.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
You are now bleeding.
Okay, well, first time I got hit, so still good, I guess, but jeez.
Yep.
I'm not quite bloodied, but I'm getting close.
All right. And then this one over here, is going to walk over here, and is going to do this actually. Rising Tide. I need everyone within 30 feet who can see him to make a Wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh, this is good. Not great.
Okay.
Whoa!
To be fair though, his other buddies have to make also have to make Wisdom saving throws, and they're not that great. This guy doesn't give a fuck. So that's this guy is now scared. This guy's this guy's now also scared. And well, the bloodthirsty one is not scared. But that doesn't say much though. She kind of just ignores everything and it just is looking ready to fight. Yeah, all these guys are scared now. Kanetsu, it is your turn. In this big cluster truck, and now everyone is apparently frightened now. Oh boy.
It's only one rank, so it's only a disadvantage on ability checks.
I just want to see first, looking into the cart, does the dead person look like the person we're supposed to be going after? Or does anything look fishy?
I mean, you can walk up to the cart and peer in if you want.
My Byakugan lets me see through.
Does it let you see in color, though, is the question.
That's a tricky question to ask.
What did it say? Did it say? This would really help if I had it right there. You have 500 feet of chakra sight while out of combat, and half of that while in combat. You gain the ability to see characters' chakra nature, if any. You can see through material up to 10 feet thick. Creatures cannot be obscured to you in any way if you can see through the obstruction.
Doesn't say color. So, I'm gonna say, fuck canon, and you can see in color. And we're just going to, say that. So this man, definitely has the white, you know, the white hair matches what you've, I guess what you've seen, and you can see in 360 degrees. So like his face matches the shot taken from the mission scroll that you currently have. As far as you know, this is in fact Motoatsu Hino.
I'm nervous. That
is just a loaded question to be answering.
I know. I'm nervous. Okay. Well, I'm going to, seeing the no fucks that the other person have, I'm also going to have the I give no fucks attitude. And I'm going to cast hypnotic patterns.
Okay. What does that do? Where's the area?
So within a 30-foot cube area, everybody in that area who sees like these colorful smoke stuff will make a wisdom saving throw, and on a failed save, the creatures become charmed for the duration, and they are incapacitated and have a speed of 0.
But alrighty then. Okay. I guess everyone. Is that everyone or like just enemies?
Everyone.
It says everyone who can see it.
Oh boy.
I passed.
So
I got
wisdom saving
21.
throw, you said?
I got 21.
Yes.
I passed.
I thought, what is it? If you're frightened, all ability checks are made with
This is
disadvantage.
a saving throw, not an ability check.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah.
That's true. What's the DC again? 15?
16.
16. Alright, a single samurai made it out fine, and it's the bloodthirsty one.
Again. And it looks like, Tate did not make it.
I did not, in fact.
Barely.
She gives Bang a look and is like, oh, that's no fun.
I'm
and then
about to give
also
her some
gonna
fun.
Alright, Aki.
So I'm going to use my only
Oh, sorry, were you gonna do anything else, Kanetsu?
I'm going to move to this tree here.
Alright, move, and then if you're not doing anything else, then Aki, it's your move.
Yeah, that'll be my turn.
Okay. I'm
Sorry,
going to
Ed.
use my only C rank jutsu. Multi-hit strike. I toss 3 of my throwing knives around Bloodthirsty Girl.
Okay.
And then I'm going to teleport to each of them in turn and make a weapon attack with my murder knife with at each point.
Okay. Sure.
Roll those attacks.
Roll those attacks
Each
for me.
success increases the attack and damage rolls by 1. 12 does not hit.
No, a 12 does not hit.
A 20 hits?
A 20 does not hit. And
What
11
the-
also does not hit. All 3 of your attacks, like, just ping off of her.
And then I
Kind of
bonus
getting like a little nicked
action
armor.
stab her with my knife.
Sure.
Trying a regular old stab.
Gosh dang it!
doesn't- She gives you a very amused look and is like, and just like kind of like, you can see her like buff her armor a little bit actually. She like kind of like just like dusts herself off and is like, good try, kid. All right. I guess.
Well, I think that makes you move to her there, Logan.
It
Yeah.
would at the end of it move me to her.
Is there anything else you want to do? Anything, Aki?
I am then going to move, I think.
Sure. Does that provoke an
But-
attack of opportunity or?
Probably.
I probably would. No, I'm not going to. I don't want to provoke an attack of opportunity, especially since she could come running after me. Then that makes no difference other than she gets an extra attack.
All right. Okay. So if you're not gonna do anything, I guess. Bang. Are you gonna do anything? You're kind of incapacitated right now.
Yeah, do I do another save at the end of my turn?
I'm pretty sure he does.
What does it say on Hypnotic Pattern?
It just says the jutsu ends for an affected creature if it takes any damage.
So they're just incapacitated until they take damage.
That is what I am reading.
That
Well
doesn't sound right.
Well, okay then. I guess Bang, you're not doing anything then.
At a C rank, D rank, I'm gonna check on that, but yeah, I mean, if
C
it
rank.
Key.
I wish I could control find.
Huh. I wonder if they did that because of Jutsu Shatter. Who knows? Yeah. So I don't know. If Bang can't do anything, I guess it's
Yeah, I can't.
I guess it's Crazy Lady's turn. All right. This one over here kind of like looks over at you, Aki, gives a bit of a scoff, and then starts heading over toward. Looks over the incapacitated one. It's not any fun. So she's gonna actually head off towards and try to attack.
Attack
Glendon.
opportunity, I guess.
Yes, go ahead. Roll that opportunity attack.
Gosh dang it! What the?
Yeah, she kind of just like no sales it. Gonna walk over towards you, Kanetsu.
Is that
And-
what you want to do?
Yes, that's what she can do.
Oh, you're approaching me?
Yeah. Yes, she is approaching. She's going to go and well, yeah, she's gonna do another flying swallow. Does a 19 hit?
Yes, but I'm going to use my reaction,
Okay.
palm rotation.
Ah.
All right.
Which I can do when I am targeted for an attack. Until the start of your next turn, you have a +5 bonus to AC, including to the triggering attack if you are subject to a jutsu. Creatures who are within 5 feet of you when you cast this jutsu must succeed a strength saving throw.
All right. So she's gonna roll a strength because I'm pretty sure that's with your plus to your AC, that's not gonna hit anymore, right?
No.
All right. It's an 11.
Wow.
And she takes 2d8 force damage and is pushed back 5 feet.
All right. Roll me that damage.
This is my first time rolling on this thing, so I'm gonna try this. 2.
Hey.
Hey. All right. She does not look healthy, but she looks fairly relentless. So yeah, she gets pushed back 5 feet. It's like it's a good one. Like
I'm
she's
pretty sure that
kind.
would cancel the crosscut though, so she doesn't get the second half of it.
She doesn't. She doesn't. All right. I
Perfect.
guess that's it for her. Kanetsu, what are you gonna do?
Oh, is it my turn already?
It is in
Yeah.
fact your turn. 'Cause the-
That is fast.
Wait, what happened? Yeah,
She
because the
incapacitated all these other people.
yeah.
They're all just kind of standing there dazed. I'm probably gonna go poke you on my turn.
Yeah, please.
I will go ahead and I'm going in on her. Okay. I'm going to use 8 trigrams, 32 palms.
Yeah,
Okay. All
I
right
guess I
then.
should actually move towards her too.
Well, hot damn. That's gonna.
Depends on the
this is
range
gonna
on
hurt.
I did not copy that down.
It's
Within
touch, so
5
yeah, you
feet
gotta
of
do that.
you. Wait, was she within 5 feet of me?
No, she got pushed back farther away.
On a
Shock
hit,
damage,
you
so
reduce
it's not
your
like it's.
by 68. While dealing damage to the creature, while dealing half of the result of the roll as damage to
Yeah.
the creature.
You first have to do a melee taijutsu attack,
Oh, yeah,
which
I gotta
is
do
Yep, that's your what is it? A 1d10 plus your taijutsu.
1d20 plus your proficiency
Yeah,
plus
1d20. You're
dex,
correct.
I believe.
1d20. Why did I say
or-
1d10?
Because you've been playing Cyberpunk.
That's why.
I actually hate everything.
So, oh no.
I actually hate everything.
Oh.
Oof. Oof. Oh, that would have been really good on her too because the armor actually does reduce non-chakra damage. So that would have done like a 10 of damage to her. Like
Actually,
it only affects non-chakra damage. So, yoinkers. All right.
I'm gonna use my feet, and I'll use Nightmare Incarnates, and use a Genjutsu as a bonus action.
Go for it. Which genjutsu? Roll me that stuff.
Reduced to 0. Reduce chopper cost. I am going to use. I'm going to use my Phantasmal Force, and I'm going to use the 2 beams.
All right. Roll me those attacks and roll me that damage.
One of this is gonna hit.
One of those hits, and then damn.
What's your bonus to it? Like a +7?
Yes.
Oh, well then.
Oh, plus
that-
8.
Okay, so then the
26 hits.
One hits.
yeah, the 18, that one with the 26, that hits.
Man, I'm liking this bongo going on. It's pretty good.
Let's see. Okay, and 15 damage.
All right. Well, tell me how it happens.
Hey!
So he sticks out 2 fingers, and 2 sharp beams fly out of it. Of course, one flies past, but the other one's gonna shoot right through her brain.
She still has a bloodthirsty smirk on her face. She does with a satisfied smile.
That's creepy.
He just smiles back as she dies. And then that's it for me.
All right. Well, everyone's incapacitated, so
Bonus action, I'm going to poke my friend.
poke takes 1 damage.
Wakes up like, why is that your... It worked, I guess, but come on!
It got the job done.
So, if not pad only lasts for 1 minute, we need to end these guys before the 1 minute is passed.
Alright.
Does anyone have a chakra pill that I could borrow? No? Should have bought stuff. Didn't do it.
We should have stocked up.
Anyways,
Oh, well.
that's fine. If that is the case, then... Yeah, Bang has one move that he can do, but he's basically going to only be able to do this, like, once, and it's just going to do a unholy amount of damage. So,
Alright.
which one of these people seems...
Do a lot of damage.
Yeah, seems the least damage so far.
Let's see.
Probably this guy.
Actually, it's I believe I believe it's either this guy who has taken no damage at all. Yeah, this guy over here has not taken any damage. The Shutoru, or the one right next to you on.
Yeah, okay, so this is going to take a combo point and the last of my chakra, but and also a turn to prepare, but I assume we can skip over the next 8 turns that they have where they can't do anything.
Yeah.
So he does a bunch of hand signs and puts back on Raging Gale, because when he's incapacitated, he can't keep that up. And then you see him sort of do a stance change where he like gets low to the ground and his hands open up into wolf stance, and the next turn I can do 7 attacks as my action, and then 7 attacks as my bonus action.
Well then.
Oh.
It also takes a bunch more of my speed die, but
Alright. Well, these guys aren't gonna move. So, Kanetsu, if you want to be able to end...
I also wanted to try to end this guy in
Oh,
particular.
right, Aki.
I'm
tell me
going to use the multi-hit strike again. I want this to work, dang it. It's a really good move.
did you do anything to like up your chance to hit or something?
Well, the first one's going to have advantage because he's incapacitated. And if it doesn't work, I still have advantage on the second hit. And if it does hit, then I get bonuses to attack.
Cool.
Alright.
So, I roll a 13, and I have advantage, so let's roll this again. 24!
Four hits.
I'll hit.
4. It'd be the D8.
Is this a chakra?
This costs chakra.
Got it.
It is, yeah. Also, all my weapons are have chakra seals on them, so all chakra enhanced.
Good. Cause yeah, this would kind of suck if it wasn't. Sorry. Like if
I should have been
Aki,
clear that all the punches I were doing were enhanced because I had wind stuff
Exactly.
going on. But
Yep.
Okay,
Just it's the weapons one that I was kind of like.
17 damage
Let's see.
for the first hit.
All right. Roll me again. This guy is on death's door.
Okay, does a 21 hit?
No.
Well, I got the third one.
Uh,
Why?
To be
Bonus
fair,
action.
he's like one step away from croaking it.
And
bonus action stab.
Stab. Yes!
Yes. All right. Don't even roll me the damage. Tell me what you do with the final stab.
So after I do this trick again, where I just toss it into the air around this guy, and again they all bounce off.
It's like a multi-teleport strike, you're saying, where you like jump to each corner of him and attack him from different
Yeah.
angles or something?
And
Okay.
that still didn't work again. It's just like, screw this. I just take my knife and I just stab upwards through the helmets. You know, that part where it's not very good armor? As he's coming out of his stunned state. Just, okay, screw this. Shunk.
Yep. Pierces right through. Like you feel. I think you, Aki, as somebody who does a lot of crafting, right? You can see that like this armor was designed for like, specifically against like weaponry, right?
Yeah.
But it doesn't really have as much defense against chakra. So your knife, which has been like, enhanced by your own personal chakra seals, just goes right through like butter.
Nice.
All right. I guess like since Bang has already been doing his prepping his reaction. Kanetsu.
What?
How do you want to end this other
hold
guy?
Are both of them still alive?
Yes.
On my turn, I'm
The
gonna
one
just.
on the one on the right is about to be launched.
All right, well,
By
Kinetsu's just
Bang.
gonna walk up, disappointed that it didn't work last time. He's gonna give a deep sigh, and take his 8 trigrams, 32 palm stance again and hit both of them.
All right.
Are you just gonna steal his kill?
No, I'm getting the one on the right. Oh man, maybe he'll get both of them. Let's see.
Maybe. I mean, I will say that the one on the right is definitely what do you call it? Has not taken any damage. He's very healthy. The one on the left is like not looking too healthy. He's still pretty healthy, but not like he's definitely damaged. But yeah. So roll me those attack rolls.
Do I have to roll 2 separate ones in this advanced roll, or just both of them with the 2 rolls?
How does 8 trigrams? Is it like anyone, like
Equal
all
attack for each
creatures?
one.
Yeah,
One
it's
attack for every one within 5 feet.
uh-huh. So I'll roll 2.
Well, damn.
And you'd have advantage on both, by the way, because they're both stunned.
Yep. So roll me those 2d20 again, plus 6. By the way, your first one hits. So.
I think I was only supposed to roll the 1, and I tried to accidentally roll separately, 2 separate d20s, but that did not just work out. So
No, that's fine because the 18 plus 6 is a 24, and that hits.
Yeah, we can do the math ourselves.
I'm taking it as a roll as advantage, and your other attack also hits.
I can
When
live
we
with
Roll
that.
again in case you get that crit.
Wait, what happened?
Roll for grit.
You have advantage, so roll one more time in case you get that crit.
Yeah.
Okay, but you still hit. It's fine.
You still hit. So you hit both of them. So roll me that damage. Well, unless I believe you said it was like reduce all of their chakra to nothing.
So yeah, it does chakra damage, but half of the damage is taken as actual damage.
Unless they are reduced to 0 chakra, you
And
instead
then
double the damage
Mhm.
to their hit points. So it will deal just the full amount to their hit points that he rolls if they have no chakra.
Yeah, if they have no chakra.
Okay, so
Roll that damage then.
yeah. All right. So
Cool.
that's the first one. Who are you hitting?
I'm going to hit this one for the first one.
Okay, he takes 15 damage.
And then 30 of his chakra points is
Yep.
taken away.
And if he has less than 30, he gets the full 30 damage.
Yeah.
He has less than 30.
Then the rest is taken as actual damage.
Then he takes 30 full damage, just the full amount.
So he takes 30 damage. This guy. Oh
Yes.
yeah, this guy is also on death's door, but he's awake now.
But he's awake now. And then
And the second one
is
took 21 damage.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And he's also at less than 30 chakra.
Well, then
Well, that's only 21 chakra though. If he gets to 0.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action to use Tenketsu Needle. And he has to make a Constitution saving throw.
This guy?
Yes.
Got it. We roll a con save, and it's going to fail horribly, but we'll see.
It failed horribly.
Oh, okay. Apparently I can see the future.
Can see the future. So all of his jutsu are going to add 5 to how much they cost.
Well, damn. Okay, they are both awake now. Because they took damage.
Good. I'm going to roll 7 attacks first, because they are factored a little differently. Or I guess first Aki gets to go, I guess.
Yep.
I am going to check the cards and make sure, because my friend here was paranoid that it might not actually be our target in here, that it is our target.
Sure.
Pull him out for us to see.
Yeah, I'm going to just go in and search him and the cards for any identifying markers to make sure it's the right guy. Like, pieces of parchment, documents. The guy was any kind of politician. He probably had something on him like that.
Sure. You find a contract actually. You can see. All right. Do you want to read it?
I'm going to read it.
All right.
We probably could have avoided all this.
You could have waited a little bit, but it's signed by Motoatsu Hino. It's a contract for with the Land of Fire. Actually, they've been requesting a lot of supplies, like an unusual amount of supplies even for a war effort. Lots of high quality steel, carbon, fuel, which is even more strange, especially since like fire lives on a freaking volcano. So, so they should have plenty of the gases they need for fuel. But yeah. But based on this contract, which has got his seal on it, it was in his pocket.
It's absolutely the guy.
Yeah, it's
okay.
Yeah.
That's all
See,
that matters.
we got a target.
That's all that matters.
Like, I gotta make sure this is your first mission.
It's like the two very much awake like samurai. They're looking pretty groggy, and the one on death's door can't even stand up anymore. But like, they're both like, yeah, you killed him.
I'm doing this while Bang is killing these guys.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
About to roll all that. This is the first 7.
The first 7.
Yeah,
7 attacks.
Because it's 7 attacks.
But yeah, what's happening is I'm doing 2 stances at once. It's basically he has sort of like a foot in the air, but both hands up. So at first it's this like crazy slashing with his hands that I'm also pouring like my clan special jutsu into. So just superhumanly fast, wild swipes with sort of clawed hands trying to bend this metal. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4 of those hit. It looks like because I don't have advantage at this.
2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 of those hit.
Okay.
And so I'm going to. So I get that.
Just say when.
You know what? Yeah, that's yeah. You actually you could have just stopped at the 4th one because you kind of just splatted him. Would you like to tell me how that happened?
Yeah, this is just him effectively trying to use his fingers as claws, and I think at one point just like rips the middle section of the armor off as he's just tearing into this guy, trying to basically get at his vital organs. And then he steps to the next one. And as a bonus action, his stance changes completely to the high foot stance, and I'm going to do 7 attacks on that man too.
Yeah. Okay, roll them because I just need to check it. No, don't bother. Just tell me. Just tell me what happened because
Don't even
like
bother.
because yeah, don't even bother with the rest because like Kanatsu like really just like laid him out for you and like.
He's doing this more on principle of like I just saw Kanatsu do the cool like trigram thing that his clan's famous for. I gotta show off. And so yeah, it's just this smooth motion of first tearing into this one guy and then stepping forward and just like full-on Tai Li shenanigans of just 1 foot doing a crazy amount of kicks until this man's entire like front of his armor is just dents and holes.
Damn.
And he's over and it's just like good. Anyways, I'm just pooped, guys. I got nothing left in the tank. That was
Fair enough. Everyone ready to head out?
Well, no, I'd like to do some investigation while we're like no longer in combat.
Well, I want us to be very much not here, so we can have an alibi.
Really quick. Yeah, just really quick. It should be a 7, and I don't know why it's not.
Also, with Byakugan, I'm automatically doing a scan of the area after the fighting, so I could see if anybody is, around or coming.
Yeah, just give it a quick once over before we head out.
Okay. And that's your you rolled the 14. That's for like your perception.
Investigation.
Investigation.
So this is just
Okay.
a full hands into everything possible. Check pockets, check under cushions, underneath the cart, on top of it, stuff like that. Make sure there's
Okay.
not like a listening device of some kind.
You're turning over every single thing, right?
Yeah, as much as I can.
Okay.
Look,
'Cause
there's no dignity in dying. I'm checking his pants even.
Okay.
Upon his mentioning of us listening things, I'm going to do the same to my security kit proficiency and look through for any items he might miss that are more techy in nature.
Yeah, because I was totally gonna ignore a microphone.
Alright.
Same roll.
Alright. Okay.
There's nothing. There's nothing.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, let's see. If you do you wanna are you going to help Kanetsu or no?
No, I'm just gonna keep watch.
Okay.
Yeah, he's lookout. Make sure that we don't get ambushed by someone coming around the corner.
Got it. Alright. Yeah, you Bang, you look through every nook and cranny. Or at least what you think is every nook and cranny. And as far as you can tell, there's nothing else just besides what Aki found in this guy's kimono.
Mm-hmm.
Aki, Aki, you don't find anything unless you count like, you know, coin purse maybe. Well,
Ooh.
he doesn't really it's empty because he doesn't actually carry coins.
He has IOU notes. He can just sign a piece of paper that says, "I owe
Essentially.
you this much money."
Yeah,
Because
he
he's
is
kind of wealthy.
It's like that.
He just has it's honestly kind of like a little weird to you, Aki, because you don't really like you're not really used to that kind of wealth. Like is like
I guess
that
that's the question. Is there advanced enough banks that they're like formalized checks, or is it like the old school checks where it's really just a piece of paper he signs?
I think it's a mix, right? Like I think it's like a bit of like a Fuinjutsu thing, right? So like it has a Fuinjutsu seal for like confirmation of identity, but they don't really have like you know like so and like the basically the big major villages might or even like say like the feudal capitals might have something similar to approaching to banks, but they mostly just use this system because it like most people pretty much everyone can use chakra.
Then we should probably not take those because if you use them later, then people are gonna know.
Yeah. I'm going
Right.
to tear him in half though because honestly, I just find this whole idea disgusting.
Like, it's not even money. I get money, but come on. You did pretty good, Aki. Get us out of here.
All right then. So I first need to teleport to the seal, which is the one-time use thing. So I disappear, and then I'm going to summon you. And then after making sure the coast is clear and no one is around me, should I roll perception for that?
Yes. Also, just to I guess like be sure, you did leave the fancy knife in this guy's body, right?
Yes. No, I didn't even touch that. It's still in his face.
Cool. All right.
Yeah, Bang's not gonna touch that either. Just be,
Yeah, just like go ahead and roll me some perception, or just tell me what your passive perception is.
Passive perception would be a 16, but I rolled a 22, so I think I want to go with that.
Yeah. So it's early morning. People are bustling about. They're getting ready for their days. Like they're not looking into a random alleyway.
Okay. And now I'm going to teleport both of my allies to me.
All right. Are you gonna roll anything for that, or is that just good?
it would normally be a save if we didn't want to, but we're choosing to fail. So
it'd be a save if they didn't want to go.
Do you want to stick around?
No.
Yeah, and that is basically the rest of my chakra for the day.
I like this moment of us looking at each other. We're just like, I wonder how long it's going to take him to... And then one of us vanishes. Like,
there.
And the next one... All right.
What a useful skill.
Yeah, that's a nifty trick.
I wish my other tricks worked as well.
Don't feel bad about not hitting people
armor.
in heavy armor. It's pretty hard to to get past, honestly.
Happens to the best of us.
Yeah, but I've done it before too. It's just disappointing in myself.
Yeah.
No good there.
No, honestly, I missed a bunch too. It's all about a numbers game. You gotta hit them more or hit them with stuff that they can't avoid.
Well-
Wisdom saves, so they were smart. So yeah, we're just gonna. Hey, do we want to talk to the blacksmith guy? Like, not actually talk, but just like make an appearance real quick, so that he can like witness that we were here.
Yes.
Yes. Also, make sure we don't have any blood on us. Like, cover up
Yeah.
our wounds.
Clean up.
I didn't get it.
Yeah,
I was
'cause you
not bloody,
stayed behind.
so...
All right.
No, definitely. Bang was hurt pretty bad.
Yeah, so quickly
Leading
just
right
like,
into him.
patch him up a bit.
Okay.
Then we're gonna head over there, and I don't know that we need to play it out. It's literally just ask him some mundane questions about like the rates of weapons,
Fair
just
enough.
to be seen there, and then head out. I don't know if you want us to do anything with that, but
I think the only thing that I would like you to roll me is you're still pretty banged up, right, Bang?
yeah.
So if you could roll me some kind of like whatever you think is necessary to like either conceal that or play it off.
Now, hear me out. What if I used stealth to effectively not be the one in his line of sight? Of like, let those two talk.
I'll take it. Roll it for me.
I mean, you could also just not be there when we go talk to him.
It's true.
Yeah, but we all need to be seen so that.
True.
Oh yeah. No, this guy just doesn't notice you at all. Like he knows that you're there, but like
I
you kind of
forget-
blend into the
Forget the
shadows.
+5 though. That was a mistake. I kept a modifier on.
Yeah, but like 23.
I
Like-
don't think he's being a 23.
Yeah. This guy. Yeah. This, like
This is just being even in his store, but just being out of his line of sight, looking at stuff.
I'm
So.
gonna pretend. Yeah. So yeah. Gonna pretend that I didn't roll that.
You didn't roll anything. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Stream
I
didn't see
didn't-
anything.
Yeah. You guys
Stream, I rolled a 23.
didn't say anything. Actually, you guys can't say anything because the dice roller is not up. Beautiful.
First.
Anywho.
Technically, you roll stealth against someone's passive perception unless they're actively looking for you. So.
Yeah. And this guy does not have very good passive perception. Like you kind of just blend in with the shadows. Congrats.
Mhm.
Like he and his assistants note that you exist, but otherwise they kind of
Mhm.
just ignore that.
Mhm.
Yeah. So that's fun.
And then gonna head back.
All right.
We're heading back.
I also say that we maybe avoid too many towns on the way back, just so no one sees us fleeing to this place.
Yep. No.
Yeah.
You know, we have maps, we know what we're going, so I assume, unless you want us to roll something for that.
I think we're probably good. All right. All right. So you guys make it safely back to the command center. How are you guys walking in?
I mean, we've been cleaned up a bit.
As soon as I get within a mile of where Yuri would be, I am going to go like, all right, I'm going to go report and make sure this and deliver this to Yuri, like the scroll I got off the guy. You guys report to your people. Sound good?
Yeah, we're going with you.
Yeah, I want to be also. She's the one paying us.
Fair enough, but I want to do it with style. Boop, and I teleport.
Yuri is buried in paperwork. Like she's a logistics goddess basically, but she's still like buried under mountains of paperwork. And she kind of normally I guess you'd shock her but she just looks so tired. She picks her head up off the table from where she had just like kind of collapsed with with her writing utensil just like clattered, and it's just like, oh.
Did I wait to give this to you?
No. Oh my god, wait. Is that you, Aki?
Geez, you are tired.
and like she kind of like reaches out like almost like to hug you, but like it stops and is like just like unconsciously, but then like very much is like and then she actually like grows to like grab your hand instead and is like, you didn't get hurt, did you?
You can't prove I did.
I assume she's in her office. I
Yes.
think that we two would arrive there pretty quickly because we are fairly mobile ninja people.
Ninja people.
Like, yeah, Bang has to slow down a bit because he's exceptionally fast, but we still both can like run up walls and stuff. So
You can both
we'd
Naruto
right there.
run.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wait, are you guys coming in through the window?
Nah, use the front door.
Yeah, I'm gonna use the front door. I'm
Okay, she's
civilized.
Loud.
when the two of you come in through the front door, she's like, reasonable, Shinobi.
Those exist?
They actually use
actually-
the front door.
Most of us are reasonable, but most of us also try and stay hidden and be subtle about it, because that's like how ninja work.
She's like,
It's nice to see you, ma'am. The mission was accomplished.
Aki did quite well.
I'm glad.
Yeah, I did the murdering.
Assassination was for political reasons. Murder is personal.
Well, does him being a horrible person count?
You go around murdering every horrible person you meet?
The ones who yeah, not recently.
Not important. Yeah, see? Anyways,
Recent.
not important.
Well, good job. Seems that they, or at least from the rumors that I have heard, it seems that they've implicated the Earth Nation for the assassination. Good job.
Thank you.
Nice.
Word has already spread. They'll be installing a new leader, one who's a bit more amicable, maybe, to allying with us.
We also
Assume we have
have
other
this
people.
intel for you.
It's like
Yeah.
Yuri kind of like
There's a
brightens a
long-
little bit. It's like intel. Where?
Here, scroll. I got it off the corpse.
Excellent job, Aki. Oh,
You definitely
Also-
have a way with words about killing people, Aki. Anyways,
Look, I had to murder to survive for a good long while. Okay, don't judge.
and he does a
Yeah.
really good job of it.
if you're good at something, etc., etc. Anyways,
It's like, did you eat?
Yes.
Did you?
The bento's
Yeah,
gone.
yeah. we
And
also
we had
got
a weird random
everything.
fruit.
Oh, we did have fruit. Forgot all about the fruit.
Yuri takes a quick peek through the scroll. Interesting. Puts it down.
Yeah, I'm not a manufacturer, but I don't know why they're buying more fuel. They live on a volcano.
Yes, that is very strange.
I have no crafting knowledge to take a guess at what they were doing.
Sure. You're the one who knows more about crafting than me, and well, fire is known for their strange devices.
24.
Okay. Aki, what you know about the various materials that they have, is that there are a couple of things that they could use it for, but you've already ticked off a couple of them. They're not using it to make more weapons, or at least not in a conventional sense, because well, they have
They already
plenty.
got the Earth Nation to make really good weapons. Why would they need to make some of their own?
Yeah.
Unless they're funky.
What you can
Funky
surmise is that while they do have a lot of the materials that they need for, say, their piping, right, or their more esoteric inventions, they are a very steampunk-esque kind of nation. It's not the usual blend. This is something much stronger, especially the kinds of blends that they could make. You think maybe it might be some kind of vehicle?
It's going. So I look like the idea that Aki's had the 4 days to figure this out too.
Yeah.
That they've been on the way back, and so it goes like, I have a handful of guesses. They're either making some weird weapons,
As they
Oh.
do.
some weird weapons, some weird defensive things like, I don't know, steam cannon, I don't know. Well, they're making a vehicle, like steam-powered wagons.
But for what exactly?
Imagine a really heavy wagon going at you very, very fast that doesn't need a horse to be steered.
That would be pretty powerful. We'll be on the lookout then.
Yeah.
For steam-powered wagons.
Yeah.
Oh, the other two. Both which would be terrifying.
Yeah. One more thing, Aki, if you wanna roll me another bit of like deduction or insight.
Insight, specifically?
Yeah.
Okay.
Either of those, I'll take either of those.
There's not a deduction skill, so I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Like a crafting thing?
Yeah, maybe.
Some other kind of crafting thing. Nat 20.
Ooh, you
Oh my
got a nat
27.
20! Okay, so...
First one of the game.
Great, okay, so this is what you know. With the amount of
Yeah.
materials that they bought, they could either make a whole fleet of whatever the heck it is they're building, or they could be making one massive thing.
It's either a whole herd of steam-powered wagons, or a steam-powered wagon about the size of like a small city.
Again, they could do this. Like you're definitely very certain because of the sheer amount of fuel that they've bought.
I know the theories about how it would work. I know that this amount of stuff would fit those theories, and that'd be terrifying. Of
Not
those
gonna
three
lie, that
options,
sounds
that's
very
definitely
cool.
the worst one.
Sounds very cool.
Well,
It's
we
also
should
dope,
stop
yes,
them.
but like we're on the far side of dope, which makes it terrifying.
We should steal it.
Yes.
And stop them before they finish.
That's probably the smart idea.
Yeah.
Well, they need to send some scouts or infiltrators into Fire Country. Good work, all three of you. And Yuri will pull out a scroll. Actually, she pulls out 3 of them, and tosses one to each. One to you, Kanetsu, one to you, Bong, and then Bang, sorry, and then hands the other one to Aki. And don't spend it all at once. If you unroll it, you each got 75 ryo.
75?
75. It's not a lot, but like she's like, look, we're running a little bit short on everything. But that's
I
fine.
can make this stretch.
We're getting we're getting there. Hopefully with this new leader we can get an alliance and well, maybe we'll be able to afford better pay for your missions.
I don't doubt that.
One can only hope.
All right. Is there anything else you guys would like to do?
I think that's the end.
All right.
At the end.
All right. Let's close things then. Thanks everyone for being here. Thanks for listening. I would like all 3 of my amazing players today to tell us about yourselves. Give us your tell us who you are, where people can find you, what you're going to be doing next, if you're going to do anything next. And let's go in reverse order this time. So
Oh, that makes me
Logan, that'll
first.
be you first.
Okay then, my name is Logan Washburn. You can find me at JackSpade54 on Twitter. I don't have any personal projects I'm working on. I'll mostly just be here. If that ever changes, I'll say so.
All right. Hi, everybody. My name's Tate Washburn. You can find me at kinda_writing. We got a thing for this. Kinda_writing at Twitter. I mostly talk about writing, tabletop design, sometimes politics, sometimes just dumb, funny jokes I find. What you should do is find us on our own Twitter, the one for this channel, which is at Neon Lights Roleplay. And yeah, I'm going to be here on Sunday. We do not have a normal Cyberpunk or Neon Night City Lights game on Sunday. Dan won't be able to join us, but we will have a stream, so tune in, and then we'll announce the date for the finale for Neon Night City Lights on that day. Yeah, that's about it.
It's my turn. Hi,
Yep.
everybody. I'm Rox. You can find me on Twitch at Rox the Wizard. I stream a variety of games. And you can also find me over on Twitter at Rox the Wizard, where I talk about anime a lot, retweet a lot of random things, and I also play D&D. And tomorrow I will be on the TPK Roleplay channel playing D&D as well. So you can come check that out. And yeah, that's it. That's me.
Sorry. Oh my god, I need to stop like breathing. Okay. First off, I'd like to thank all of my players for being super awesome and super awesome. I'm Michelle. I don't do social media. I'm sorry, but you can find me here in this in our Discord, which Tate has already mentioned. You can find me, I guess, probably on our Sunday stream if we have one. And also
We're gonna have one. We just don't know exactly what it's gonna be.
Yeah. We'll let you know. I'll also be here for our Seven Sons campaign on next Saturday.
I will also be here for that.
Yes, along with Tate, who's playing Wolf.
Yes, well.
And as well as the Cyberpunk finale, run by Tate.
Yep.
So, yeah, I guess thanks everybody for coming. Thanks for being here. I thanks to my wonderful, wonderful players who have, like, I don't know, helped. Well, besides helping, being super awesome when I completely fail at math. So, sorry. You guys
Math is
are...
hard. We all understand.
Okay, you guys are amazing and also are, like, really good at just, like, running along with everything that I say. So, thanks for being awesome, guys.
No,
all of you.
you're awesome.
You're awesome.
And thank you, chat, for tuning in.
Yep. All right. Are
Who are we gonna
stream-
raid? There's someone to raid?
Yeah. I don't
Can you
know.
do this from here? Or do we need a bug fox?
I think we need to bug Fox because I am not logged into the neon lights are I need to go check. Okay, let's see.
This is the interesting part of Twitch that people probably don't normally see in the background. Is there's a lot of logistics and programs. And...
There's a lot of logistics.
No, TPK just raided us.
Wait!
We were
TPK,
just
you got here!
Bro,
You guys got here right when we finished! Bruh!
We just
Hi,
finished.
TPK.
we were gonna raid you.
Oh, no!
This is the problem when we have all of our streams at the same time.
Yeah,
Oh.
you know.
We need
Alright.
to stagger these things.
Oh no! Alright, okay, so our stream manager Foxy is ill today, so I'm going to quick call him and make sure he's okay, so he can so we can also one, get a raid, and two, get out of here. I'm sorry. Alright, give me 1 second.
Might be able to do something about that.
No, Nick,
Oh my
we
god,
love
raid
you.
to Saint! Yes, that is a great idea. Is he on? Yo, we are we're done. I did.
I also did.
It's okay. We're gonna throw a raid to Saint if we can. If you're okay.
I was about to log into our Twitch account. I just was
Please-
getting all the
please-
credentials.
Yeah. All right. Hey guys. We're gonna. I guess so. We're gonna throw a raid to Saint. Yeah. Thanks everyone for joining it. I'm sorry, TPK. You guys just. You just raided us while we just got on here.
We was gonna send it to you.
Yeah, we were. Well,
We
to be
love you
fair,
guys.
I feel like either way it would have we would have rated
That's
them right
true.
when they ended, or they would.
This is just bound to happen.
Oops. Oh no. Okay. Well, you know, it was gonna happen someday.
Oh, there it goes.
There it goes.
All right. Thank you so much, Kit. Thanks everyone for joining. Say hi.
Yeah.
Give Saint our love.
Bye.
Bye everyone.
Bye.
I think we're gone already.
Yes.
Alright.
Yeah, I think we are.